garbage called the blood of the exploited working class. But they've overcome their shyness, now they're calling me your highness, and the world screams, kiss me, son of God.
Salutations, Snyderheads. You're listening to Zero to Zero, a podcast about the DCEU, specifically right now Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, Ultimate Edition. I'm Sam, and I'm angry, and I'm hunting.
I'm Giga, aka The Great Depression.
And I'm Val Flight Cub, aka Batnado.
Batnado. Yeah, it's true. There's one of those.
Mm-hmm. There is a Batnado in this movie.
Oh my god,
this movie kind of starts with a Batnado.
Hell.
So right off the bat, what did we think? Good or bad?
So bad doesn't even describe. I feel like bad's reductive for this movie.
Truly.
Like, This made me reevaluate media as I perceive it in general. Zack Snyder, for me, is kind of the first person to teach me that movies can be bad. Because I was in middle school when Sucker Punch came out.
Oh, you're being serious.
Yeah, no, seriously. I was in middle school when Sucker Punch came out, and that's around when I was developing my ability to look at things critically. And, unfortunately, I was like, wow, cool. It looks like a t-shirt I would wear. And then I watched it, and it was just terrible.
That's Zack Snyder's entire aesthetic looks like a t-shirt I would wear.
Yeah, it's like, wow, there's a dragon fighting a tiger, and he's got an orb.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, this is a return to form, really. Because, like...
Don't say it.
We shat on Justice League. We shat on the Snyder Cut.
Stop.
It was so much better than this, though.
No, I think okay. I'm gonna no but you.
Okay.
Or yes, but you.
Yeah.
I think that the Snyder Cut Justice League was bad, but because it was like badly made and badly written, this whole movie should have been like scrapped. They should have gone back to the drawing board with this one.
It's horrible. Yeah,
it's badly made, and it's just like, why we got to do this?
I'm gonna
it feels like
this.
Well, okay. Go ahead.
We've only seen the first 40 minutes. There's 140 to go. Maybe it's gonna become very good.
Maybe it warms up.
But then it's just inconsistent. Like
that's a lot of bad movie to have.
Or flipping it turnways in terms of positive. Maybe it's a surprise.
Okay,
surprise. The rest of the movie's good.
I just know that it's not.
I know in my heart that it's not, but
the thing is, it's setting up we'll get to it, but it's setting things up that if it followed through with would be cool. But because I know it's a Snyder film and it's a Justice League movie when it's got fucking Batman and Superman in it, it's not going to.
Well, just think of it this way: that we haven't even gotten the payoff for the enormous amount of time that we spent watching Lois Lane play Call of Duty.
Oh my god. Okay, we'll get there. It's so like with like the first few episodes of the Snyder Cut, we were like baffled but bemused. Yeah. I think would be the tone of those. Like we had what the fuck is going on?
We were like, okay, where are you going with this? And then Zach was like, thank you for watching.
Yeah, but this one, I fully grok what's happening. And this movie is unlivable. Like, it is like...
Especially for Bruce Wayne's parents.
Like, if this movie was an apartment building, you would be able to take legal action against your landlord. It is not conditioned,
not fit for human consumption.
There needs to be some degree of levity within a movie for it to be digestible.
No, this is serious.
It's the same thing that I said about season 1 of Who Wants to Be a Superhero.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
They did have some amount. It was just a very small.
Yeah, no. It's literally more like 5 minutes that levity was in Who Wants to Be a Superhero was more levity than is in this movie so far.
Now, I haven't actually said my opinion of the movie just yet.
Is what?
So,
that you liked it?
I watched it a few days ago, so I don't remember a lot of it.
Okay.
I wasn't enjoying it. I was the first one to watch it, so I got to pick where we stopped.
Yes.
I do remember that the point that I picked at about 40 minutes in was a little bit because it felt like a good stopping point, but mostly because I didn't want to watch any more of it.
You said, oh, let's stop about 43 minutes in. There's a Lex Luthor scene, so it's at the end of that. Literally every Lex Luthor scene, I was like, please, has it been 43 minutes yet?
Oh my god, yeah.
Is this 43 minutes? Fuck. Is this 43? Fuck.
It was such a long 43 minutes. It felt like
I checked the timer and it said like 31 minutes. And then there was a scene with Lex Luthor in it. And I was like, was that scene 12 minutes long? No, it was like 33.
No. Oh
minutes.
my god. It's so long.
Well, there's more where that came from.
Like, to the Snyder Cut's credit, it didn't feel 4 hours long, I will be honest. Like, it didn't feel like there was 4 hours of movie in that movie, and it didn't feel like I was watching it for 4 hours. This, I felt like I was watching it for 4 hours and we watched 43 minutes. It's, we'll get into it.
So the movie starts at the Wayne's funeral because,
nobody knows the origin story of Batman.
And
we've always wondered.
Each of us individually immediately panicked because the first thing you notice about this movie is it is 1.43 by 1.
It's a square. It's not all. I think it was
not
just
all.
the like flashback scene
Yeah.
there, but I was like, wait, no.
No,
No, not again.
This movie fucking starts with the Waynes getting murdered. I get it, Zach. I know.
Amazing.
Hey, at least, at least it's not like he doesn't take pains to. Oh, but it's so fucking fetishistic.
It's hilarious. I literally
Let's-
at the start of it, I literally wrote in my notes, let's just fucking skip this part.
Yeah.
But then
I just want to read the
way
monologue.
that it happened.
I want to read the monologue.
The monologue is
that
insane.
It's insane.
It's really dumb. It's really badly
Okay,
written.
yeah, that's calling it insane is an insult to
Insane people who are very nice.
Yeah. So there was a time above, a time before. There were perfect things.
As Giga reads this, just visualize, because we're cutting back between the funeral and the Waynes getting murdered. So just visualize that, and we don't have to describe it because you know exactly what happened.
And when we say funeral, we mean the coffin is brought in, and then baby Bruce, immediately runs away into the woods.
Immediately runs away.
And then
like
he's
a
just running through the woods and tripping,
little
and then getting
bitch
up
baby.
and tripping.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a lot of woods.
There were perfect things, diamond absolutes. How things fall, things on earth, and what falls is fallen.
What falls is fallen.
What falls is fallen, Bruce?
I love that you wrote this down because I literally was not even listening. It was just washing over me. I was just
in my mind, I was like, oh, this isn't going to make any sense.
I was like, okay, blah, blah, blah. They say some, Snyder cut, monologue. And then he said, what falls is fallen.
So true, bestie.
Yeah. Go off, Queen.
Hurt people, heart.
Fuck. So little Bruce falls in a hole. I think this is a thing in Batman's
I really
story.
just want to touch, because it's not worth talking about, but I still want to touch on how absurdly fetishistic the death of his parents is.
My favorite part is when there's a shot where it's just after Joe Chill has shot Thomas Wayne.
Thomas Wayne provoked him.
Yeah.
It's impossible. We don't know what's happening in this scene, so we don't learn anything. We just get to look at it again.
Him clench his fist and start charging the gunman, which is like, my guy.
Right.
Don't.
That's not going to work.
So what happens is Thomas gets shot, and Martha, she kind of like lurches forward. I think she's like trying to grab the gun, but her pearl necklace...
I don't even know what she's doing. I think he just murdered her. Like,
her pearl necklace sort of swings up as she moves. It's all in slow motion, obviously. We're getting like extreme, like pornographic
it's so pornographic
close-ups on the gun and the bullet casings falling and pinging off the ground.
Oh my god.
And what happens is her necklace swings up and flops down onto the like chamber of the gun.
The hammer, yeah.
Yeah, so he then, like, pushes the gun up directly in her face.
So the necklace is hanging off of it like a little chandelier decoration.
And he pulls the trigger, and she gets her brains blasted out. And as the slide on the gun...
Out. Yeah, the slide and the hammer both...
They pull back when he fires the gun, and it pops the fucking pearl necklace, and it explodes everywhere. And we watch her, like, slump down into, like, a sewer grate as all the pearls fly and bounce and roll all over.
This is so ridiculous.
It's so tragic, and then...
There's so many things that are just really silly about this scene. Like, it's so awkward, like, they're trying to get this cool shot of the pearl necklace on the gun, but it's... You would never do this. Like,
yeah, this would never happen.
And
it doesn't have any symbolism. It doesn't it's not
gun.
It's not even like a good image.
No.
Gun.
Like,
and
it doesn't mean anything, Zach.
Gun.
And this is presumably set in what, the 80s, early 90s maybe?
Yeah, something like that.
So she's got to be wearing this like comically oversized pearl necklace where all the pearls are like the size of marbles, because nobody fucking wore a pearl necklace to go to the movies in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, exactly.
It's actually kind of confusing because I actually don't know when this is supposed to be, because I think it was still Mask of Zorro,
70s, right? Yeah,
but
yeah.
with Batman's age and like the technology in the modern day,
it doesn't make
know
sense
if that adds up.
It doesn't.
Yeah, whatever.
Just
that's
like,
the least of my concerns.
To be fair, to devil's advocate here for a second, Gotham is weird.
So fucking true.
Okay,
it's like permanently Art Deco forever.
Okay. And Thomas Wayne is rich, which would kind of explain why he's wearing like a 1940s man felt peacoat jacket, but it's just really strange. It's really like it doesn't fit with
really weird
who Batman then becomes. Like,
yeah, I watched the Batman Begins version of this scene afterwards just to compare, and it was really amazing how much like that version of it. While I do think that I never fucking need to see the Waynes get murdered ever again for the rest of my life, it was like that version, at least there's like some character in there. You get to see like what kind of guy Thomas Wayne is,
right?
Because he's like in his final moments, he's like comforting his son and saying like you're gonna be okay, etc., etc. In this, there's just nothing except for like the gratuitous slow motion murder of Martha getting her brains blasted out.
And like we learned that her name is Martha because he goes Martha. And it's the only line in that scene.
Yeah, Tommy Boy goes Martha when he's dying.
So to be fair though, to this version, we do learn what kind of guy Thomas is and what kind of woman Martha is, which is dead.
Yeah,
they're dead.
In the funeral scene, Bruce falls into the hole, which I think that's canon.
That happens all the time.
That's like how he first encounters the bats or whatever.
But does he normally have bat-based superpowers?
Well, this is a dream.
Which
we don't learn.
It is a dream. It is a dream. Because he literally says, what happens is he's looking, like, into the cave, and all the bats, like, start flying at him.
Yeah, but this presumably actually happened.
No. Because they like, form a Batnado, and the screen says executive producer Steven Mnuchin, and then the Batnado...
Oh, you're right, I forgot!
And then the Batnado lifts him up, and as this is happening in the narration, adult Bruce says... In the dream, they took me to the light, a beautiful lie. And as the bats lift him up, it all, like, fades to white.
I feel like Steven Mnuchin is really the cherry on top of this movie. It's like, it all makes sense when his name comes up.
So,
Thank you, Steve.
These bats are just flying in a cylinder around him, and he's got his arms out, like, T-posing. And then... I really wish that they had just, they had just been like, yeah, that really happened.
Yeah, just like, this happened.
That's why
fucked up, right?
On that day, they took me to the light.
Because
weird,
I was
right?
like, I was like, watching just kind of like, what is it about this story that would make someone become Batman? People's parents get murdered every day, and it sucks.
They don't become Batman.
It doesn't give you superpowers. It doesn't make you a ninja.
No.
So it would be
But-
cool
Right,
if it was
really
like,
doesn't.
yeah,
It
I
really
was
doesn't establish why Bruce became Batman. It just establishes that his parents are dead.
right.
but
I
you know,
fucking know, Zach.
But not everyone's a benevolent billionaire, as we learned shortly after.
And then we get a title card that says
mind melting.
Metropolis, mankind is introduced to the Superman.
Mind melting. It is I mean, that's this entire movie, but
Do
like,
you know how many title cards are in the movie?
I don't.
It seems to be a very weirdly spaced thing because there's not another one in this movie.
I actually don't know if there are any more.
so we get to see the end of Man of Steel.
Yes, we have
Man
not
of Steel.
watched Man of Steel yet, but yeah, all of
But I
this is
feel-
the end of Man of Steel.
I feel like this does a good enough job does a good enough job of explaining why Man of Steel is important to this movie, but doesn't
Because
do
100 buildings exploded.
it doesn't do a good job of not making me want to die.
It's interesting. You do kind of, I mean, especially because we haven't watched Man of Steel, we get the civilian perspective of it specifically because all we see is, okay, there's a Superman and there's a something and
The
they're
Superman.
crashing through.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know that it's the Superman yet. We just know that it's
No, it specifically told
Superman.
us that it's the Superman.
It's the Superman. It's
We
the
don't
Ubermensch.
know what kind of Dracula he is.
That's true. We don't know what kind of Dracula he is. We just know that he is.
He's a sun Dracula.
The Ubermensch.
But anyway, we see a superb man
Yes.
crashing through
What
some
a guy!
shit. And
Everyone says.
What a guy! He's doing 2911s.
yeah. Yeah. And
That's
Bruce,
more than one.
Bruce is also hearing about this and can we talk about the have we gotten to the part where Bruce calls the guy
Yeah,
in the
Bruce is
building?
like, Jimbo, hey,
Yeah.
get
Jack.
out of the fucking building.
This is madness.
This is insane. Like, why is he here? What is he doing here? Why is he calling this man? What
Jack is in like Wayne Tower.
Why
Yeah,
are
I
they
guess
not
it's
already
just like his
evacuating?
office manager or something. I don't
Yeah.
know.
And Bruce
Like,
calls
presumo-
him like he has insight on the situation and is like, hey,
Let's-
you have
let's
to get
be clear
everyone out of the
before-
building.
Before we even talk about this, we need to establish what is
There
happening.
is a giant squid building.
There is
that
a
just-
gigantic squid spaceship thing that is like firing rockets and laser beams at all of the buildings in Metropolis. Meanwhile, Superman and I think Zod are like
It's
flying
Zod.
around and destroying shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So the
it's-
entire city is being completely obliterated.
Exploded,
And-
on fire, destroyed.
And
And
as
so
this is happening,
Batman rolls
Bruce
up on the
calls
scene.
Jack on the phone and he's like,
It's-
"Hey Jack, how's it going at the office? Cool. I just wanted to let you know you do have permission to evacuate." And Jack's like, "Oh, thank you, sir."
It just paints this picture of him as this fucking Jeff Bezos motherfucker who's like, you cannot leave the Amazon warehouse during the alien attack.
Right, like, why was Jack not... did he
why
not
are they
notice?
not evacuating?
Or was he genuinely waiting for permission?
It really made it seem
He
like
seems
he
to
didn't
not even know that
know.
it's happening.
Even when he said he was like, Bruce wants everybody out, so everybody's
yeah,
got to
he
get out.
literally says, "All right, everyone, the boss wants us out of the building." Like,
Like, you don't have an evacuation protocol for this? Like, even if there was
I'm
a
going
fire
to
in the
become
building next
the
door.
Joker.
oh man, the city's getting leveled. Well, shit, I mean, I got a lot of work to do. I really should focus. Oh, the boss wants us out?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I mean, I
all
figured
right.
our building would be
No,
fine.
we really gotta go, guys.
We didn't leave
but
when it had
after-
that thunderstorm last week, so...
I'll call this my lunch break, but afterwards I really got to get back to work.
Yeah, we'll all get drinks down at the Tiki Shack after this, I promise.
We then go to some incredibly unnecessary and very long stunt driving.
Yep.
Okay.
It didn't
okay,
matter
so
at all. It wasn't interesting to watch. It was
yeah,
in a Nissan Cube or whatever the fuck.
I'm just asking myself, why is he doing this?
Literally.
But he's endangering civilians. He's being reckless and irresponsible. He's getting in the way of
why?
people who are actually maybe trying to help.
But
And why?
And
What is
why?
he doing? He's just driving.
On top of all of this, every time it does an interior shot of the car, there's this horrible film grain on it. And it's just so awful. It's like you can barely tell
yeah.
what's going on. It's so noisy.
yeah. Because it's
And
like,
again, none of this needs to be happening.
None of it needs to be happening!
Why is he driving through the city?
Well,
Where is he going?
one thing we should consider is that it looks cool. So
But
that's
also,
why
he's a
doing it.
billionaire, and he has no
pretty
idea
cool.
what the... He's a billionaire, he has no idea what the consequences of his actions are, and he does not care.
Yeah. So
Exactly.
he finally arrives at he's like peeling children off of his bumper and all that. he sees a huge crowd of people, and he gets out of his car and he looks at the big ship in the sky. We see Superman like flies up to this ship. He like electrocutes it somehow, and it like starts to explode, and it causes a big shockwave that's causing even more destruction. Bruce starts like running somewhere. We cut back to Jack, who is still in the office.
What? Just
He's like, great,
go
I got
out.
everybody out. And he's like dusting his hands
wow.
off like, I did it.
Well, time to go down with the ship.
I can't believe he's breaking. He's not following the boss's orders. You're gonna get in so much trouble.
He's gonna get so fucking fired for this.
Oh my god, man. So Bruce is like trying to call Jack. He's like, Jack, but Jack's not answering. And then he watches Superman's eye lasers cut through the whole city, and he's destroying all these buildings and cutting these buildings in half.
I think that Superman's eye lasers are red. Zod's eye lasers are yellow. And
Is that right?
Yellow. I don't know.
Or-
I don't
Oh,
fucking
okay.
know.
It's
But
like-
it doesn't look like Superman's eye lasers. They're like bright yellow.
I didn't even notice that. I mean, everything's yellow in this
Yeah,
world.
true. It could just be the piss filter, the piss
And then
Christ
we-
filter.
And then we cut back to Jack, who
And
is
he's-
just praying. He's
praying.
like, Lord, protect my
Start
soul.
praying, Christian.
Because, like, why are you still in there? The rest of your staff have already evacuated.
Yeah, like maybe make an effort, bud. Not to make good with your lord for being a fucking shitty capitalist.
He didn't say, get everyone out of the building and then you also leave.
Including
he just
yourself.
Said, get
True,
everybody
that's
out of
true.
the building. And he's like, well, I'm
yeah,
not a
he's
person,
like
so I
calling
should
Bruce
stay.
like, sir, did you want me to go? Because like I don't really care either way. Just let me know what you prefer.
It's a
Yeah,
really
I've made
funny
peace
way
with my
of
god.
It's a really funny way of having it be that, like, Bruce has to watch his own tower fall, but also we only have to be sad about one person dying.
Too.
Because it's like, there is a human cost, but it's just Jack.
It's just Jack and some unnamed mom.
And then the fucking building collapses, and Bruce is like, Jack! I'm like, why?
I'm like, Jack?
Who is Jack? Why?
Who
am I
is Jack to
supposed
you, my man?
I don't know who this is.
Yeah.
No, my lover. Like what?
So Bruce, I'm curious if you both had the same experience that I did, because I had a very Game of Thrones experience where Bruce is like
Bruce,
running,
Bruce the horse.
and there's a huge like dust cloud that like pushes him back, and then Bruce is like, it's like very like
He emerges from the white
It's gotten
mist.
very quiet, and he's just like walking through this cloud of dust, and we see a horse.
horse!
And I was like, oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
the
Horse represents
Yes.
death.
Why is there a horse?
It's
like-
a police horse. It has.
I
the
know,
fucking,
but they, like, there's
It
always
really
a
looked
horse
like it
for
was going to
symbol.
speak to him in English.
So
It's like in
funny.
Lost when Jack wakes up and like Vincent is there. It's like, or you know, like when the horse is in Lost. Like horses are like the perfect thing to symbolize nothing.
I know. And then this is I was
This is the
talking in
part-
the Discord about this. The special treat for me and Val. Mm-hmm. It's special guest star Stephanie Koenig.
Playing a kindergarten
Who?
teacher, telling everybody, all the kids, to hold hands and let's just go. It's totally fine. Steph Koenig.
She gets like one or 2 seconds of
Who's
screen
Steph
time, and I was so
Koenig?
excited to see her. She is,
Yes. She's a friend of
she
Brian
is-
Jordan Alvarez. She's in a lot of his sketches.
yeah, she's very funny.
Mm-hmm.
If you've ever seen, oh god, what are some good ones that she's in? What It's Like Asking for the Wi-Fi Password is a good one.
I have no idea.
Emil doesn't
What It's
know
Like
he's
When
being
Everyone
offensive.
Tells You to Get in the Pool. Yeah, Emil doesn't know he's being offensive.
Okay.
What It's
I'll-
Like When Someone Tells You You Look Like a Friend of theirs.
I'll have
Oh,
to
yeah.
look into this.
There's one,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There's one that Brian Jordan Alvarez posted recently where it was him and Stephanie with this like really insane, like this really like big bug eye.
The one that was like,
Instagram filter, and it's like,
I
I've
will never
never-
get any work done.
I've never
yeah.
had any work done, and they're like, my teeth were medically small,
Yeah.
and she's so funny. Like, she and Brian have this like amazing chemistry where it's so naturalistic and they're just saying absolutely ridiculous things. Like she's like, yeah,
Oh
no,
my God.
I mean, it doesn't look like you don't look like you've had work done because you haven't. I mean, yeah, like I had my neck replaced.
You know what's a really good one is when your cocky waiter doesn't write down the order that she's in.
I'm gonna have to.
Oh my God.
I'll look into this.
Yes,
I'll report back.
everyone look up. Yeah, Brian Jordan Alvarez on YouTube. I think she has a few of her own videos on her channel, but not very many.
But yeah, she's shepherding some kindergarters.
I also
And I was
don't
like,
remember
holy
if
shit,
this
good
was.
for
I have to say
her.
one more. I'm so sorry.
Please.
But I don't remember if it's Caleb Gallo or if it's a standalone bit. But she has one where she calls up Brian and she's like, "Oh my God, look outside. Go to your car." And Brian's like, "What?" She's like, "Go look at your car."
Oh, I did something
And
to your
he
car.
gets out. I did something to your car, and he gets out. He like leaves his house and he goes up to his car, and he's like, "Did you key my car?" And she's like, "Yeah."
Surprise! I did something to your car. Yeah. Oh my God.
It's so
yeah.
funny.
That I literally just like watched her on screen like 3 times because I was just like, oh, this is reminding me of things that I like to watch.
Come on the pod.
She
Come on the
seems
pod.
she's like got a good actress face, and like I don't know if it's her hair or what. There was something about her where like I mean also because I recognize her where I was like, is she gonna come up again?
Yeah.
God, no. She
no.
plays an extra for like 2 seconds,
Yeah.
but it was enough to get her an article on the DCEU wiki.
Oh my God.
Unnamed
Anyway,
kindergarten.
none of this
but
matters,
it's
but it's also
also-
more important than the movie.
But
Yes.
like unfortunately for us, it was also Take Your Daughter to Work Day, and
Yes.
there is one such daughter.
Don't skip Wallace.
But
Wallace
before-
is very
yeah.
important.
So there's a guy,
fuck?
and this guy actually played Gordon
Oh,
on
right.
Halt and Catch Fire.
Right. Yeah.
Another like very small role for this man so far.
I've never. Is that like Burn Notice?
Yeah, it's what happens
Yes.
after the burn notice. No,
So,
it's a show
yeah,
about
Bruce-
computers in the 90s and 80s.
Bruce
okay.
sees, speaking of fucking, like, worshipping your boss,
Uh-huh.
Bruce sees this guy whose legs are being
Oh my
crushed under some
God.
rubble.
Uh-huh.
And the exchange that they have, the guy says, "Mr. Wayne, help me, I can't feel my legs." And Bruce runs over and he's like, "You're gonna be okay." And he reads his name tag. He's like, "You're gonna be okay, Wallace. What do they call you, Wally?" And he says, "You're the boss, boss."
Yeah.
Bro, you are dying.
Elon, I
Stop
love you.
sucking up. What the fuck is this?
I still love Tesla, but please get back to me about my car being melted. Yeah, it's like, dude, you don't.
You're gonna
your
fit
legs
new
are
legs for me, right?
gone. Please pay attention to what matters.
So then some guys run over and they all lift the rubble off the guy's legs.
Mm-hmm.
Then this is where Bruce looks over and he sees a little girl
Mm-hmm.
standing perfectly still, smiling serenely.
Yeah.
As
Smiling
there is, like,
smiling,
serenely.
in fact, serenely.
Yes.
Serenely, very much, as a huge hunk of creaking metal is very loudly threatening to fall on her and crush her.
Uh-huh.
And she's just standing there.
And by
Like,
threatening to crush her, it's like, it's moving. It's going.
She may as well be T-posing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it basically is. Yeah.
She is that guy in the Austin Powers movie who's going to get run over by a steamroller, but he's like 20 feet away. And he's like, ah!
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Like, why is she standing there?
she's in shock.
Yeah. It's
I
fight
guess.
or flight or freeze. But
Yeah.
he's like, let's get you to your, he runs over and like saves her from,
Yeah,
he grabs her like
tackles
a
her.
football player,
He
and we
really
see
does.
her CGI child body swinging around like a sack of
Yeah,
potatoes.
he takes her down. Like,
yes.
He kills her.
It would have been funny though if like he did that and then you could see that there was like a big window in the piece that was falling that she would have like Buster Keaton
or like
fit right
it wasn't
through.
like what if it wasn't even anywhere near her? and
Right.
he just
He's
yeah.
just got his perspective wrong because he's like looking at
Yeah.
it the wrong angle.
Sorry, I broke your neck, kid. So he saves this girl, and he's like, "All right, don't worry, we're gonna find your mom. Where is she?" And she points up at an exploded building, and then Bruce he looks up at the sky. He looks up at the sky. He sees Superman flying around. He's like grappling with Zod.
And he makes
He's-
such a
they're like crashing through more and more and more buildings.
Yeah, they're just doing it over and over again.
And I'm watching this as the viewer, and I'm like, aha, I understand. Batman, he sees Superman destroying the city. He's like, this guy is a threat to humanity. But then this little girl lost her parents because of Superman, and he's thinking, okay, now this is like personal for me because I lost my parents. And then the camera pulls back to reveal that also there's a sign on the ground that says Wayne Financial, and it's all destroyed. And I'm like, okay, Zach, I got it.
Now
I got it, Zach. I already know why
Sorry.
this is personal.
Batman cares now.
It's such a weird, like, because the progression where it was like, and then his business was destroyed, and you're like, oh, okay, but then a little girl loses her parents, and you're like, aha, I see. But then it's like, no, but more importantly,
and his business was destroyed.
He's when he's looking at Superman, he's making this like big old sourpuss. He's like, he's just like,
Yeah.
I'm angry. Ben Affleck, bad.
This poor little girl lost her mom, but more importantly to Bruce,
He just makes such a little grumpy face. Like, he makes a little pouty face.
Well, what face is he supposed to make?
I don't
he just
know,
lost
like,
some
one
of his
that isn't-
business money.
One that isn't so, like, he's, like, dragging down the, like, corners of his mouth, like...
Well, he's terrible.
He's doing, like, a big comical frown.
He's making
he's
kind
terrible.
of face where,
Yeah,
like,
but, like, his terrible isn't a valid excuse.
It's not an
he
excuse.
looks like
I'm just
Superman
saying, you're
is
right, he's
looking at
terrible.
him. Like, it's the kind of face that you make when you're like, oh, that's okay, honey. And then you, like, glare at the person from behind the kid, like, why did you tell her about Santa Claus?
We can't make a fucking movie podcast, Sam, if I'm like, oh, yeah, it's bad.
And Sam says that's because it's bad.
And that's because it's bad, yeah.
It's the heat.
It is very hot here.
It is
Hopefully-
so fucking hot.
Good,
It's 97
good luck
right
Audacity
now.
removing my fan noise. I have an ice pack on my fucking desk, and I'm just holding it
It's
against my
97
wrists.
right now, and it's only going up, baby.
It's
Yeah.
the heat. I was agreeing with you, by the way. My phrasing made it sound like I was pushing back, but I was just agreeing with you that I hate Ben Affleck in this.
Okay.
So
So,
then we
that's the end of that scene.
18 months later, somewhere in the Indian Ocean.
We get, like, so this is, like, there's several times in this movie that it's like, oh, this is a better movie that we're not getting.
Oh, yeah, it's like a fun adventure where they're like looking for the ruins of the
It's
ship.
like a District 9 type deal where they're just salvaging alien ruins that crash in the middle of the Indian Ocean.
And I'll
cool.
say this too. The place where they were at, fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
I
some
would love to
blue-ass
be
water.
there.
Good.
If
I
anyone's
think
seen
the
Cody Carr
visual of some like beautiful blue water in the middle of the Indian Ocean with a giant alien ship crashed in it. It's a good visual.
Pretty cool. Looks good. And so these two kids are diving, and they find a big coprolite, which is a fossilized dinosaur poop.
Yeah.
Because
good for them.
that's exactly what this big thing looks like.
It looks like a giant coprolite. Yeah.
When you donate a big dinosaur poop to Blathers,
The toilet.
and he says, "Thank you, I love it."
Yeah. And so they take it up and they give it to they dredge it up.
They
and
return
give
to
it
land and give it to a white guy.
and give it to like Jorah Mormont motherfucker up here.
He does kind of look like Jorah Mormont in terms of
In terms of vibe and kind of just general presence. And so he's like, "Fuck your coprolite," and he smashes it open. And
I hate this. How dare you give me this?
There's some green shit inside that we know is kryptonite.
Oh yeah, it's glowing.
I like that we then go to the fictional city of, it's stated as Nairobi, Africa. No country.
Nairobi?
Irrelevant.
No country. No country.
I must have
Africa's just
misremembered
one
it
big
as-
country.
I wrote Nairobi in my notes. That must have been just my brain.
Nairobi is one of those like DC fictional cities
And
that
also,
comes up.
Nairobi does not look even remotely like this.
Yeah.
Nairobi is in the middle of the Kenyan
God,
steppe.
I forgot about what happens here. Oh my god. So Lois Lane is
Hey,
here.
you like Call of Duty? You like Call of Duty, guys?
Lois Lane meets with Daily Planet photographer Jimmy Olsen. And if you're not familiar with the character of Jimmy Olsen, he is like
13.
the plucky little photographer from the Daily Planet. He's like, "Oh, golly gee, Mr. Kent." Like,
I bought this camera
And
for
they-
20 cents.
Like, literally, there's a series of comics that is called Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen. But in this, he's, like, a gruff, like, CIA photographer.
Yeah, like, very obvious CIA plant.
I thought he was played by Adam Scott for a minute there.
Yeah, he kind of looks
like
like
that's
a
what
taller
he looks like. Is
Adam
if, like,
Scott.
Adam Scott got the Jim Halpert treatment.
Yeah, he's Jim Ryan. I can't. Jack Ryan. I almost said Jim Ryan and then Meg Ryan, which is actually wrong.
Adam Scott actually auditioned for the role of Jim Halpert. Fun fact.
Yeah, it's true.
Meg Ryan did?
He would have been a lot better at it. So apparently Lois Lane rolls up, looking like
she's being sassy. She's a woman, but she's a journalist.
So her usual photographer's name is Heron, but she says Heron. Or Huron.
Well, this is the thing, because Jimmy Olsen is like, oh, we're gonna go meet the general, blah, 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 and he's, like, talking her ear off.
And then she
like,
says, you know what Heron says to me when we're on assignment together? Not a damn thing. I like Heron. I was like, fuck you, lady!
That's why I don't know how to say his name.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, like, Jesus Christ. If someone said that to me, I'd be like, okay, we need to have a talk. Like, you need to, like, this is not an environment. I'm not gonna fucking work with you like this. You're just gonna be like a piece of shit all the time.
She's like capital S strong woman character.
Yeah, speaking of The Office, I've been rewatching The Office from the beginning because it's a good show. I'm sorry. Until it becomes a very bad show, which is
true.
Which is the precise moment that you think it is, listener.
Mm-hmm.
Not to go on a tangent, I would never do that, but I was like, okay, I know Peacock is free up to a certain point, like, how much Office can I watch before I would have to subscribe to it? And it was like, the free seasons are seasons 1 through 5, and I was like, fucking perfect. Thank you for put the paywall at the shit I would never want to watch again. Anyway, Amy Adams is in season 1, episode 6. As like a girl selling purses in the office, and I had just watched that the day before watching this, and I was like, man, Amy Adams should not be doing this. Like, where she's like, not a goddamn thing. I'm like, shut the fuck up. This is not. I don't know about Amy Adams in this role.
She's not good.
This part
she was good in Justice League. Granted, they didn't give her anything good.
She was not good in Justice League. She wasn't in Justice League.
They gave her nothing.
The rare parts where she was, I was like, oh, she's like doing her best at this bad character. But in this, I'm just like,
oh, good
sucks.
lord. Yeah, this sucks.
The writing for it is not great because it's like, she's like a
so
strong-willed, like, she's a journalist. That's all she cares about. Like, she's trying to get this, article, like, interview with this general
but
who,
it's
like,
not,
never
she's not a
accepts...
journalist. She's like a fucking, like, militant, patriotic fucking...
Yeah, they add this
also...
extra element to her where she's, like, rude, and also, like, her first question to the general is, like, why are you a terrorist?
Yeah.
Something like that. Like,
it's also
and
very
he's
funny.
like, he's like, I'm not a terrorist, and it's like, well, America is good.
It's also very funny when she comes back to the Daily Planet office and her boss is like, all right, Lois, you're on the reporting on the fucking Girl Scouts or what, like, like she's doing this, and then she comes home and he's like, all right, more puff pieces.
We'll get there, but Lawrence Fishburne is, like, so out of place in this movie, because he's, like, funny. Oh, anyway, so going back, so they're gonna get Coney 2012, and...
Get Coney! Stop Coney!
And so she's like, so they're like sitting down. There's a bunch of paramilitaries around them, as well as, his like militia guys. I will be referring to this man as Coney 2012.
Oh yeah, we need to mention, to set this up, that when they get in the car to be taken to this like village compound, whatever, the translator like says like, oh, they want you to give up their your cameras and everything. And Lois says, oh, the general, when we talked before, he said that he would allow pictures. And then they say, okay. And then they put bags over their heads because they're not supposed to know where this is. That's very important. And then we go to drill. Drill is here.
A couple of important things to establish. He doesn't have any child soldiers or people who seem to be forced to do this. It's only adult people who seem to be with his ideology. And he makes some very salient points.
They do the thing where Lois is like, do you consider yourself a terrorist? And he's like, well, do you consider, the U.S. Army that sends drones to kill all of our people terrorists? And like, it's one of these conversations where it's like, oh, damn, like, if you think about it, shit, like, the U.S. Army is, like, very complicit.
Very shitty.
Yeah, because
too bad that they're good and great, and we love them.
Because there's all these. I mentioned drill.
Yeah, I do want to notice. I do want to note when she says, "Are you a terrorist?" He doesn't respond. He says, "I didn't know I was going to be interviewed by a lady," and then she fucking epically,
"I'm not a lady.
I'm not a lady. I'm a journalist. I am no man."
So yeah, there's all these like white mercenaries everywhere, including this guy who's wearing the most ridiculous fucking sunglasses. He just looks like Drill. And she asks, who's paying for these security contractors? And he says, who's paying for the drones that fly over us every day?
The taxpayer, baby!
And then Jimmy Olsen takes out his camera. He wants to take a picture. Drill grabs the camera, and he starts dismantling it. And then there's like some quirky fucking Jim Halpert shit, as you said, where Jimmy Olsen is like, that's the my
you
film.
You can't expose my film to the air.
You just exposed the film. Okay, thanks. And then
like
the general says
the
some
film
shit.
to look at it and stuff.
The general's like, nobody is neutral. I don't know. And then, yeah, Drill, like, smashes the film canister, and he pulls out a blinking and very loudly beeping tracking device.
Well, anything
and
that
he says,
blinks
CIA.
also makes it beep when
Also,
it blinks.
yeah, if you can't beep if you can't blink if you don't beep.
They don't.
That's so true.
The audience wouldn't know that it's blinking unless you hear the beep.
And someone from off-screen yells, like, they're tracking our location! Damn, Jimmy, you should have brought one that doesn't beep.
Yeah. Damn, Jimmy, you should have maybe not put it in the fucking camera.
So everyone is, like, pointing guns and at Lois and Jimmy. Jimmy starts speaking Nairobian, and he's like, she's not in on this. We just used her credentials as cover. She has nothing to do with this. And then the general shoots Jimmy Olsen in the head, and that's the... Like, why was he even Jimmy Olsen? They were like, Jimmy Olsen's a character who has a name.
Great question.
You know why? It's because this movie is a nightmare.
Maybe that's
What's the
not...
fucking point of him being Jimmy Olsen?
Maybe that's not actually Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah, maybe that's a fake Jimmy Olsen.
Photographer that, like, she's never seen before, and they're like, she'll recognize this name. I'll pretend to be Jimmy Olsen.
That's Bimmy Jolson.
Oh, and then we cut to some, like, CIA guys at computers going...
And they're like, okay,
sir,
we're gonna fuck
Talon is down.
We'll just sing the drone, and then like, some fucking, like...
I don't care who's down, you gotta...
Python, we have lost our asset on the ground, over.
Fuck
some
the asset.
comically tier 1 operator looking motherfuckers are out there in the ocean. It's like, don't send the drone. There's civilian assets on the ground. And it's like, that would stop them. That would fucking stop them. Fuck off.
This is Python. Yeah, Python is like, I'll extract the civilian from the compound. The other guy at the computer, who I really thought was Mark Wahlberg, but he isn't, says, nah, it's fine. We'll just drone bomb the entire place, including the journalist who we were using. And Python is like, fuck that, bitch. I'm going rogue. I'm going to rescue Lois, transform and roll out. And then he and his gang of boys start riding on their desert horses. I don't know.
They're going, but then the drone is
I'm
faster.
sure that this will be very important to later.
So they go and have a race with a drone. They arrive there, and I want to die because it's like, oh, America, the peacekeepers of the world, they're coming in and bringing democracy to this troubled nation. The women are like, oh, thank God, oh, help us, oh, thank God.
So,
that is the opposite of what happened.
I think we missed a part that I thought was important.
Oh,
which
yeah,
was
the mercenaries do kill everyone.
When all the white guys just start gunning down all the African soldiers.
They look at each other and do like a secret
like,
nod, and then they kill everyone.
And
a little weird.
Listener, if you're confused, good.
Yes.
Let the record show that none of us have any fucking clue what the point of any of this is.
So they start piling all the bodies onto each other, and then a guy with a flamethrower comes out.
It's Drill. He's got his sunglasses, and he just pulls a flamethrower out of nowhere.
Yes.
And then he, like, torches the court. I found out this is a character from the comics. I don't know if we'll get his comics name in this. I will be surprised if we do, because we don't usually get the comics names in these movies. But his comic book name is KG Beast.
Oh my god. That rocks.
But in this, they just call him, like, Anatoly something or other.
Yeah.
So,
anyway.
just so to get this out there, they're doing this to frame Superman.
Are they?
Yes. So they're made... Because the lady's like, the Superman came in, and all of our people are burned.
Well...
I don't fucking...
I think what happened is... So the timeline of it is, the guy, Drill, flamethrowers everyone. People in the village are, like, freaking out, and they're like, we gotta... Help me, my... Blah. And they are... And then the drone comes in, and drone bombs everyone. But
well, the drone like passes the horse boys, and then Python Horseman like gives the drone the finger, and he's like, "Fuck you, bitch."
Yeah, and then
killing them.
Yeah, he's like, "I wanted to do it."
Then we cut to KG Beast and his band of friends, who just like ride away on motorcycles. It's God, so disorienting.
My brain is like splintering.
I don't know what's happening.
So my brain has grown brittle and is like cracking apart.
The drone goes to drop a bomb.
Yeah,
Superman pew comes up and breaks the drone in half and
intercepts the rocket and then also destroys the drone.
First fucking good thing Superman's done this entire...
He ruins some U.S. military.
It's the first thing he's done in the movie, but it's the only good thing he's done so far.
And then, I think you're right though, Giga, because then we see KG Beast looks at what just happened where Superman arrived, and he like smiles and then keeps riding off on his cool motorcycle. I think that you're right. I think that the idea of this is that they wanted to make sure that all of this destruction looks like it was Superman, which doesn't make a lot of sense because there's so many witnesses.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want him to be they want it to be a Homelander situation, and like, just cover it up.
Well, Homelander. Anyway, Superman flies in to save Lois, and what everyone takes away from the situation is, we were just chilling, and then all of a sudden Superman was here and everyone was blowing up and dying. So,
God. Even though it all started before Superman showed up and that it was the mercenaries and a lot of people saw
I agree that that's what they should be thinking.
But they don't. Well, it's like
so
this.
The general...
There was a study done that found that the more cell phone towers you have in an area, the more babies are born in that area. So because
everyone's so excited to have coverage that they start fucking.
Right. So if you put in more, if you see more babies, it's probably because of the cell phone towers.
It's correlation.
Yeah,
basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah, correlation and causation.
They're correlating the increase of dead bodies with the presence of Superman.
There's only one conclusion.
I mean, to be fair, it is causal. Like Superman going there is why there are so many dead bodies. He didn't kill the people, but he is... They are why the people are killed.
Assuming that the KG Beast thing is to make Superman look bad. So Superman
I don't
crashes...
understand why he wouldn't, because they're like...
I think you're right. It was just... I did not process that until you said it.
It took me the entire watching of this movie, of this part of the movie to... I don't know if I can...
We will get pretty soonish to the next thing that happens with KG Beast and why it's so confusing what he has to do with anything. Anyway, so Superman crashes through the ceiling. The General has a gun to Lois's head, and he's like, I'm gonna put a bullet in her brain. But then Lois kind of smiles and nods at Superman, and she kind of like squeezes to the side a little bit, and Superman immediately like launches himself through the General, liquefying him and crashing through the wall. Lois is saved. Hooray. Clap, clap, clap.
Thanks for the murder, Superman. One human life is worth more than another.
Right. This is where we see Python and company. They are like sweeping through the compound. There's all these crying civilians, and they find Lois. She picks up a book off the ground, which will be important later somehow.
Yeah.
I guess.
I haven't quite figured that one out yet.
Yeah, no, this one's still.
It's
It
Chekhov's
will matter,
book.
but not in a way that you might expect from someone picking up a book.
It's just so. This movie is like physically painful to think about.
Oh, and then this is where we then cut to one of the women from this village.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It's
Yes,
like,
where she is testifying to the U.S. Senate. She says, like, we heard a noise like the sky cracked open, then everything was on fire. She then says, and then the government attacked and killed my parents. And I really don't know what that has to do with...
I mean, they probably just saw them and shot them. Like, I
government
believe that. I believe that. I believe that the U.S. government killed their parents.
I don't know who she's referring... She didn't say the U.S. government. She said the government. So I don't know if she means her own government... or like Python and his boys.
I don't
know. The thing that this is the thing that I was thinking about earlier, or that I was talking about earlier, where like they set something up that could be really interesting, but there's no way they're going to do it. Which is that, like, Superman is, in this situation, we see Superman is trying to do good, and the CIA kind of fuck it up, right? Like, they create a situation where these mercenaries and the general are all against them, and like people die, and like so. You can draw a straight line from the U.S. government and like U.S. intelligence agencies to civilian deaths overseas, but there's no way that that's going to be something that this movie actually examines or criticizes because it's a fucking Zack Snyder movie. Like, they were epic wearing camo.
They also don't bring up the if I were Lois in this situation, I would be kind of like, why did Clark know that I was in danger?
Never addressed.
He must have been shadowing her. Like,
also, why doesn't she just write?
Up.
If everyone thinks that Superman did it, why doesn't she just write an article like, "I was there. This is what happened."
Right.
She's Lois fucking Lane.
Right, and also like the U.S. government Python man. And his friends.
It does come up. It does come up because she's like, why is Lois Lane's life more important than the lives of my people? Like,
oh yeah,
right. Except Superman arrived after all of the deaths.
Right.
Like,
I think
he stopped
the
drone strike.
I think the villagers.
It feels like they're trying to do
themes,
but they didn't do the plot right for the themes to happen.
Yeah.
Can we move on?
Yes.
So this is where we meet Kentucky Senator Holly Hunter. I don't remember her actual... Senator Finch?
Elastigirl.
No. She said... Was she Elastigirl?
Yes, Holly Hunter is Elastigirl.
So she says...
so Senator Helen Parr...
the world has been so caught up with what Superman can do that nobody has asked what he should do.
Batman
and she says,
finds a way.
She says, like, the U.S. Senate holds that Superman is responsible for this. She bangs her gavel that she doesn't have. And then the woman says, well, even if you hold Superman responsible, he answers to no one.
Yeah,
not even the Lord Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. Like, Superman's fucking scary. Like,
yeah.
He's basically the world's dictator.
Like, I mean, this is
he gets to decide
Invincible,
what's right and wrong, and he gets to enforce that without question.
And we love it. He's God. He's Jesus.
This is what Invincible explores, if you like that theme.
It's really good.
Then there's some cops who are watching...
They funny drink coffee.
Yeah, they're watching the Metropolis Gotham football game on ESPN in their car.
In their Tesla, yeah.
A dispatcher's trying to reach them, but they're like, we're watching the game. We'll ignore this for now.
Yeah, I love crime.
And then Gotham loses the game, and the announcers are like, well, you know how Gotham are about their team. Things could get ugly in the city tonight. And they're like, all right, let's answer the call. And they go to this old building.
And when they drive away, you also see a billboard. The camera pans over to a billboard where there's a graffiti that says, "The end is nigh." Just by the way.
The end is 140 minutes from now.
Please,
the end of the franchise is nigh.
So they enter this warehouse or wherever they've been called to, And there's a batarang.
It's just a apartment. It's like an
old abandoned apartment building or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a townhouse.
And there's a batarang sticking out of the wall. Shing.
Mm-hmm.
Ching.
They go into the basement and there's all these women who are like locked up in a fucking dungeon cage.
Yeah.
They look like
And
like those like old timey like sewer things that like, you know, when people are going in like in this underground sewer adventures and they're like, we gotta get past these bars. It's like that.
It's a cistern. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the kind of thing that you look through it and you see, there's an item on the ground. I need to find the path to this part of the sewer.
This one's full of women though. This one is literally packed to the gills with women.
Yes,
Binders full of women.
Binders full of them. This is where Mitt Romney keeps his binders. So they're like the lady cops like approach and like, don't worry, we'll get you out of here. And I'm like, oh yeah, you're gonna get, yeah, you're fucking. I fucking hate when this happens because it's like, oh yeah, the cops are gonna get them out of there, and then what? They're gonna just put them out on the fucking street.
Yeah, they're gonna be outside.
Who don't speak the fucking language. They're not gonna because America doesn't have any fucking social safety net for these people.
Well, the women they say the exact same thing. They might get deported
back to the country, and then they might just get human trafficked again back to America.
So the women, they say the same exact thing. You were just quoting the movie. The women, like, pull the cage shut when the police are trying to take them out. They say something about, not in English, so the cops don't know what they're saying, but they say, like, it saved us. The devil saved us.
A demon,
The famous bat of Gotham saved us. And one of the women points up at the ceiling and says, it's still here. And then they hear a man upstairs. He's screaming. He's begging for mercy. We hear him say, please, I don't know who he is. One of the cops, he slowly creeps up the stairs. He hears... I wrote that there was a gunshot. I don't think there was a gunshot.
There's not a gunshot.
I don't know why I thought there was a gunshot.
There's
some kind of loud noise. Yeah, something like that. And then the cop gets up to the top of the stairs.
According to the subtitles, this guy's name is Cesar, by the way.
It's Cesar, yeah.
So the cop sees this shirtless man. He's chained to the radiator. He's sweating. He's whimpering.
And he goes, Cesar!
And then, and then the camera cuts and we see, I did tweet this image. It's the cop with a blurry Batman hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, it was very funny. It was supposed to be scary.
He's like holding himself up in the corner like you do when you're climb up the doorway.
He's like trussed up in the corner.
And the cop, I don't know what Batman is in this universe, because the cop like sees him and immediately like starts blasting at him with his shotgun trying to kill him.
To be fair, if you are a child cop like this kid is, and you're on edge, and you're fucking, like, indoctrinated in cop culture, and something, you turn around and see...
Something big scary is waiting.
Something big, black, and scary.
They already saw the Batarang in the wall. Like, they know that Batman is here.
Yeah, I think in this universe, Batman is not... Like, criminals are scared of him, but cops also don't like him.
Yeah,
but they have the bat signal in the next movie, and maybe even in this one. I don't know.
I get the feeling like he hasn't been doing this for very long because
no. That's the opposite. They specifically say like Alfred says like, Master Wayne, you've been doing this for decades now. I know,
which is weird because it seems like fucking no one knows who he is.
It's really, really confusing. I don't know.
He's a very high-profile vigilante. He dresses up like a fucking bat, and he brands people.
Yes, well, so the cop starts blasting at him with his shotgun. Batman escapes through a hole in the ceiling, and the other cop comes up from downstairs and almost gets his fucking head blasted off by this jumpy little boy with a shotgun. And then Shooter Cop says, I've never seen him before, sir. I didn't know. And then they look at the guy who is handcuffed to the radiator, and he has, like, blood glopping from his face and a fucking bat symbol branded onto his chest. And his skin, it's all, like, shiny and slimy where he's been branded, and there's, like, blood dripping onto his chest. It is disgusting.
It's horrible.
It is so gratuitous.
I was honestly kind of underwhelmed based on your description when I saw it.
I don't watch particularly violent movies very often.
Fair enough.
This was a little much for me.
Like,
It didn't look cartoonish. It really looked like they wanted a realistic looking brand, and it worked.
Yeah, because his skin does look like burnt and like shiny.
It's gross.
It's so gross.
So
Batman brands people.
Batman brands people.
Why?
What?
Is this like when you put a
fuck?
sticker on something once you've cleaned it out, so you don't go back and you can move on? What the fuck?
Like, it's like he's gonna get life in prison anyway. Like, what are you?
Also, we will later find out that there was no reason for him to do this because he already knows how to find the guy that he's looking for.
Well, he wanted to get a little more extra information about the boss, but he wasn't able to, as he tells Alfred.
But he clearly didn't need it. We'll get there.
What is it? Yeah, what does this brand mean? Batman has interacted with you?
Hey, Batman was here, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Are people not going to trust Cesar anymore and they're not going to, do business with him? Or is it just...
I will say, I think I have heard, and I don't know if I should keep it to myself and let it be a surprise, but I think I have heard what the symbol does. Should I say?
No.
Okay. We'll see if what I've heard is true, because I don't actually know for sure.
If it glows when Batman is near...
That'd be pretty fucking sick.
That would be bad for Batman. If
Dark Knight mark.
Like, I'm sure Batman is aware of recidivism. Like,
do you guys get it?
If he gets out of...
Dark Knight mark.
Oh, the dark, from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So
Bobby.
Lois Lane returns home. We watch way more than I need of her like getting her mail and unpacking her luggage.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like,
please tell me more.
Oh, book?
Bills, junk mail, cool.
And
a book.
This is also, we can confirm, she is at least on the 3rd floor of her apartment building because the outside of her apartment, as she lets herself in, is the exact same set that they have the Martian Manhunter go down the stairs and walk away from in the next movie. So
that's continuity, baby.
There's stairs going down from her apartment, and there's stairs going down from the floor below her apartment. And stairs going up.
Great.
And then...
So, what? Val?
Yeah?
Why?
Why what?
Never mind.
Why did I point that out?
Yeah.
I just noticed it.
Okay.
I wanted
Let
to
the record
contribute.
show that she is on no less than the 3rd floor.
It's the exact same set. So I was like, oh, this is so lazy of them. They use the exact same set. And then I was like, well, it could just mean she's on the 3rd floor.
But it's the same apartment. It's the same apartment between both movies.
Yes, but we see Martian Manhunter walk down the stairs away from her apartment. So he's not like, he didn't just leave the door. He didn't just leave the door that we see her go into.
About?
Hey, talk about a bullet journal, am I right?
Yeah, talk about a bullet journal.
Hey!
I thought, it doesn't look like a fucking bullet, though. It looks like another one of the tracking device. What is she doing?
It's like completely unsquished, and it's like the full casing.
Yeah, she pulls out the book, which appears to be some kind of diary, but the content of the diary, at least as of the parts that we've watched of this movie, are fully irrelevant. All that she cares about is that there's a bullet lodged in it, and she pulls it out, and she's like, let me get in the bathtub with this. And she gets in the bathtub. We see her top of tits.
She's squatting in the bathtub.
And Zach
she's
says,
like,
that's
like curled
great
into a ball.
for me.
I want to bring it up. She's curled into a ball in the bathtub, and there's like 6 inches of water in there. Like, it's not enough water. And then... So
she knows what's going to happen next.
Yeah, but that's the thing, is she's inspecting the bullet, and then... Sorry.
When you have a sloshy bathtub like that, like an old-timey bathtub, like, you really don't want to fill it up all the way to the top.
I know, but it does get filled up when she lays back.
Well, also weirded me out, by the way.
But I know that she's displacing more water that way.
Is this
but it's not. It looks like it because there's really just not enough water for her titty to be covered.
It also weirded me out.
And it doesn't matter because it does splosh everywhere anyway.
It also weirded me out that the tub is in the direct center of the room. Like, what is this, Kyle XY's bedroom?
Yeah.
It's so that if you overflow there's got a lot of places to go.
I mean, it's a converted industrial space is the answer.
Anyway, so she's sitting in the tub. Clark comes in. He's got flowers, and she puts the bullet in her bag.
She puts it next to a bottle of Olay brand lotion.
Olay brand shampoo. Olay, the best a man can gay.
So they have a conversation about how
the best your hair can eat.
Maybe it's Olay.
Olay, the lotion that smiles back. So they have a conversation about
Goldfish.
Superman intervening in Lois's work, and she's like, I should have just been blown up.
She's like, hey, everyone in the government and on TV is saying that you're a real piece of shit. And Clark's
like,
I don't
I'm
care.
not a piece of shit. I don't fucking care.
He literally says, I don't care that they think that. Like, cool.
Oh, wow. Good savior.
She says, thank you for saving my life, but there is a cost to everything you do. I don't know if it's possible for you to love me and also be who you are. Mm-hmm. And then he pulls a rose out of his bag of flowers and hands it to her. Problem solved.
It's like, oh yeah? Check this out.
I have one of several flowers for you. And she says, oh good. Well, that resolves that. He gets in the tub fully clothed. He gets in the tub fully clothed. He gets in the tub fully clothed.
No, you're gonna flood the fucking apartment. And he's like, I don't care. It's like,
bro, I know that you are not of Earth. But you were raised here. Why are you getting into the tub fully clothed?
But it's like if
they don't show him taking off his shoes.
Okay. Yeah, no. They specifically show him getting into the bathtub with his shoes on. What the fuck? You're gonna ruin your shoes.
I've spent a lot of time on my podcast jerking it about The Secret Life of the American Teenager, complaining about people in that show being in bed with their shoes on. I don't think I ever expected to see someone get into a bathtub.
Yeah, but like if you get into bed with your shoes on, you have to wash your sheets. If you get into a bathtub with your shoes on, your shoes are done.
You have to buy new shoes.
They're fucking leather. They're fucking leather shoes too. They're fucking done.
Well, he can dry them with his super breath. You know what? Like,
no, you can't. You can't dry leather like that.
He can dry them with his super breath. He can dry them with his IV.
No, he ruins it
with his laser eyes.
You know what really strikes I think the most psychotic part of this scene is that he takes off his jacket and then gets in the tub with his shoes on.
Not his belt or shit.
Clark, you clearly recognize that there's a problem here.
It's so alien.
He's like, oops, I'm not ready to get in the tub yet. I'm wearing a jacket.
I'm wearing two pieces of cloth on top.
He's done.
I also just want to point out he's wearing those 3D glasses that you get from the movies. That's
just continuity with when he's resurrected, though.
Clark always has thick glasses, but it's so weird. You were raised on Earth. You know that you don't wear your clothes in the tub. What is this? Is it supposed to be cute? I don't know.
It's supposed to be cute. It's supposed to be he's so overtaken in the moment. But it's also just you can tell that that's what they wanted how the scene to end was her being stop, oh my god, but that's not how I would fucking react if the person that I lived with was I'm gonna climb into the bathtub with my shoes on and displace an entire person's worth of water onto our bathroom floor.
And also,
he is 1.5 people. Here. That is Henry Cavill. He is huge.
And also, the water that is in contact with your vagina is also in contact with my filthy, filthy shoes that I've been wearing as I walk around the city.
The city of Metropolis!
And now I'm gonna fuck you!
So they have a little
Superman's catchphrase. And now I'm gonna fuck you.
They have a little moment that's hey, anybody else seen 50 Shades of Grey? Because it's a very female gaze zoom in on his belly as he takes off his shirt and he's got Superman abs, and then he's fully wearing a belt and pants still in the tub while they go to make out. And
and then he cocks his arms and grows a mustache.
I will say, despite I was not expecting to have such a female gazy love scene.
Yeah,
here. It's so fucking weird, but it's also
it's so out of nowhere.
But good on you, Zach. I guess.
Thank you to Deborah Snyder.
Yeah. Wait, what?
So they fuck in the tub. Bruce goes down. Oh my god.
Alfred time. It's Alfred time.
Yes,
Alfred
do you
time.
remember
it's
in
Alfred
Justice
time.
League when they go down the elevator and they get out into this computer lab, but we just see them go, wow, and we don't see what the place is.
We get the wow shot here.
It turns out that computer lab, because we do finally get a fucking establishing shot one movie previously, that computer lab is in Bruce's weird glass mansion that he lives in. Mm-hmm. I had no idea that was where that was. Also, by the way, Bruce, like, doesn't live at Wayne Manor anymore in this universe, which,
well,
like, fine, I don't care about that.
But, like, because it has to be the Hall of Justice.
Does he have to live in a glass building?
Yes, he's a billionaire.
Yes, he doesn't want to have to throw stones all the time.
Like, is he a fucking Dobre brother? What the fuck is this shit?
Yes, he is.
It's so weird. He's like, this is a great setup for my vlogs. I can do my prank videos, and you'll always see what's happening in the house.
Oh my god!
Like,
You're
he's
a
literally
fucking vigilante.
He's like literally fucking Logan Paul. Like,
boy, I hope nobody ever sees my house, or they'll know all my secrets.
All my crime analysis computer monitors on my 5-monitor setup.
I don't know what I'm talking about here, but this is when I take note. This is so much worse than Justice League in every way.
Yeah.
Like,
is this when Alfred starts monologuing about
oh
Superman?
yeah, Alfred tries to fucking radicalize Bruce. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, Alfred?
He talks for so long, and I did not write down any of it.
I didn't write it down either because
all I wrote down is Bruce
so,
tells Alfred that he's an old fuck who sucks.
I was so shocked.
Alfred is like, "Oh, I'm
so
still working on this," and Bruce is like, "Oh, you're a fucking old geezer, is why." And Alfred's like, well,
Alfred,
fuck
like,
you.
Alfred goes on this fucking, like, insane monologue about how this is how it begins. This is how good men turn bad.
Yeah.
It's this insane radicalizing monologue.
I do have the monologue written down.
I'm not sure what he's talking about.
I do have the monologue written down. I can get to that in a moment because, Alfred is he's testing like the voice changer on Bruce's new bat armor that we'll see later.
Yeah, I'm like, oh god, no, Alfred, stop.
This is where he says, "Did you have a productive night?" And Bruce says, "No, that guy didn't know anything." So why did you fucking? He branded.
Is stopping a sex trafficker not enough?
Well, that's that was not what he was doing.
I know.
For that.
I know.
Like, that's how fucking cynical this movie is. Anyway, so this is where he says, like, that guy didn't know anything. The guy that I really need to find is it's Anatoly Kanayev is KG Beast. And he says he takes contracts all over the globe, but conveniently he's based in Gotham. How about that?
Is this?
Oh, did you not know that
guy?
that's the same dude? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the sunglasses man.
Sunglasses.
Right. So and then we get the first mention of something that I have no fucking clue what they're talking about when he says, Alfred says, "So your theory is that the white Portuguese is a Russian?" And Bruce says, "No, the theory is that the Russian will lead me to the man himself."
I don't know what he's fucking talking
White
about.
Portuguese.
The white Portuguese.
Is he talking
Are they
about,
looking
like,
for my college
Caesar?
roommate?
Are there
says-
non-white Portuguese? I mean, yes, there are, but, like, what?
He says the white Portuguese... They have, like, some back and forth that I didn't understand at all, where he's like, "You don't even know that the white Portuguese is a man."
Uh-huh.
And Bruce says, like, "Well, whatever it is, I know that the white Portuguese wants to bring a dirty bomb into Gotham."
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
I have
no
no
fucking
fucking
idea.
idea what they're talking about. And then this is where we get the monologue,
I'm
because
gonna
Alfred...
look up white Portuguese.
No. It might be spoilers. Don't do that. I'm sure we'll get more information about it later. This is where Alfred shows Bruce the latest issue of the Gotham Free Press. The front page story is Bat Brand of Justice. So I guess people do support Batman in this universe.
I saw that as like, this is his version of justice. It's so fucked up.
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, and then Batman says, "Alfred, we're criminals. We always have been and we always will be." And that's when we get Alfred's monologue, and he says, "Actually, sir, everything's changed. Men fall from the sky. The gods hurl thunderbolts. Innocents die. That's how it starts, sir. The fever, the rage, the feeling of powerlessness. It turns good men cruel. And you are the future, and now is today, and it all starts here,
you.
and to now is then."
And Alfred
Trust
says,
the plan.
Alfred says everything's changed.
Think mirror.
Men fall from the sky, and I am about to go out and get absolutely soaking wet. Hallelujah, it's raining men. Amen.
Beautiful.
But yeah, it's like this monologue is why? What's it means? what's
I don't know.
What is he saying?
Zack Snyder loves weird monologues that don't mean anything.
Nothing. It means
I bet
nothing.
I bet that line sounded really cool on a trailer.
I'm fucking sure it did. Everything in this is a trailer line.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't.
I don't
wanna.
Can we also just go?
I don't wanna talk about him.
Can we talk about the fact that Alfred said, "Hey, dude, you're branding people now," and Batman says, "Yeah, so."
Yep.
Yeah, might as well.
But I don't
What?
want to move on to the next scene.
I do.
Yeah, Any
You don't
more
make me do
thoughts
it, Val.
on?
No.
Oh, Batman! He
So
had a
Jesse
cup of tea. That looked pretty
Eisenberg
good.
looks cute in this scene. Unfortunately, his wig was really weird in the last one, but it is a good color in this one. He is playing basketball at the office because LexCorp
Yes.
is that kind of corporation. No unions,
It's a
please.
startup!
It is a fucking douchey tech startup in this
Oh,
universe.
yes.
It's like
And
a big open
he's like-
plan.
He's a fucking, like, he's... what little we got of him last movie was awful. But this, he's just
annoying.
He's a fucking, like, he's just a Silicon Valley fucking Asperger's having, like, autistic tech bro.
I feel like they filmed this movie at the same time that they filmed The Social Network, and Jesse was like, I can do my best to do a different character, but, like, can we just,
But like no, like I can only act.
also-
I can only act like an autistic person. I guess
I can
like,
mix in-
I was offended by this.
I can mix in a little bit of Joker if you want.
Right, yeah.
That is literally in my notes. I wrote, "This is Mark Zuckerberg meets the Joker." That's all this character
Yes.
is.
And
He's
when
playing basketball. He's wearing a shirt. He's wearing like a t-shirt. It's like a graphic tee with like a monkey on a TNT plunger.
Yeah, so when he first...
He says ahoy ahoy.
I have the same reaction to him in this scene that I do in literally every scene, where I see it and I think, oh, this is like an interesting concept, and like, yeah, Jesse Eisenberg looks cute here. This is, we'll let him do it. And then he says more than 3 words and I'm like, oh my god, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he's meeting with the senators. It's Senator Finch and Senator Barrows are their names. And I'm curious if either of you wrote down any of the shit that he said. I just wrote down that he says some obnoxious shit about the name of the company.
Yeah,
I
he
was
says-
because his dad named it after him. But you like cute, and I was too busy seething in my notes to actually write anything down.
So they get to the point of the meeting, which is they're in the little lab and they've got a, cube with a little piece of
Kryptonite.
the gem that goes over the Sim's head. And
the
The
plumb
plumb
bob.
bob.
the plumb bob.
Yeah,
And,
the plumb bob.
So Lex is like, this is going to be our planetary protection. We tried this. We put this little rock on General Zod and his cells got all fucked up. So check this shit out. It
He
affects
says that it was taken
Kryptonians.
from the Kryptonian world engine, whatever that means.
Yeah. And then he says, oh god, I didn't even write, I don't even remember what this means. I just wrote that he
he
said
says
something
that they-
about Emerald City.
It's Emerald City is the copper light.
Yeah. As in, there's a lot of emeralds
There's
in
a
it.
lot of He's like,
He's like, not only do we have this plum bob, we have this dinosaur poop. You're
Right,
welcome.
because what he says is, I think that the kryptonite could be weaponized in large enough I don't know if they're calling it kryptonite, but he says they found a big hunk of it at the bottom of the Indian Ocean, but we need you, the Senate, to grant our corporation a license to import this mineral.
Mm-hmm.
And then Senator Finch asks...
Hey. They crave that mineral.
They do crave that mineral. Senator Finch asks, why would we want to weaponize it? Again, because there's only one Kryptonian, and he's our hero, because I forgot the scene earlier where I'm against him for this scene. And Lex says, well, it's a silver bullet in case we ever need to defend ourselves against Superman. Senator Barrows says, well... Is it worth doing this when there's only one Kryptonian anyway? And Lex says, well, the metahuman's thesis suggests that more gods among men might already walk among us.
And then I wrote in my notes Amogus.
And then, because Senator Finch is the senator from Kentucky and she's Holly Hunter, this is where Lex is like, you don't have to use a silver bullet, but as long as you have one, you don't have to depend on the kindness of monsters.
Reference.
And he does a funny Southern accent.
Southern accent.
It says in Southern accent in the subtitles, which is generous.
He says basically in his normal accent, but then also says cannedness.
Yeah, but you know what? I wish that he was a little quirkier. Can we get a little more quirk from him, please?
Yes. So after he talks to the senators and he's like, please, can we have a silver bullet, please? We think it'll be really helpful to be able to kill
fucking
Superman.
might as well talk like that, to be honest.
The woman senator leaves and the guy is there and he's like, I'm personally all fucking for it. What do you want? And Lex is like, well, we want access to the wreck. And the guy's like,
what does he do in this scene also?
He's going into a bowl of Jolly Rancher candies and he's unwrapping them. He's picking one out and then he's unwrapping them.
I forgot.
And it's also cutting in between him asking for the things from the senator and also doing them. So he's like, we want access to the wreck. And then we see Jesse Eisenberg. Why do I keep saying it? We see Lex walking onto, into the building, onto the wreck or whatever. And he's
unclear if this is still Star Labs or not, but...
Yeah.
I think
he
it
is wearing
a
funny suit with polo shirt and sneakers. Because we didn't get
quirky.
it. It really annoys me because Lex Luthor is like... He's really rich. He's opulent. Like, I think that young guys can still do that. Like, he could be one of those guys that's like, I have 6 of these watches and they each cost me $1 million. And like,
but this is when he's talking to the senator guy, this is when it's most like the autistic coding is super fucking on the nose. Because he's not making eye contact. He's constantly fiddling. Like it's just like a note of subtlety, perhaps. Like, please.
It's so over the top. And then so he,
it's like.
What was the second thing he asked for? He asked for the import license.
It's the import license. Oh. And then he wants access to the Kryptonian ship, and then
the corpse.
He wants the remains of the dead alien for testing. And Barrows is a little reluctant for that one, but he says, okay. We see them wheel Zod's corpse over to Lex. He goes into a lab and he uses like a sliver of kryptonite to like peel off one of Zod's fingerprints.
Yeah, to like cut a slice of his finger. I thought that was cool.
A little bit.
And then
Zod.
we cut back to him with the senator, and he unwraps a Jolly Rancher, and he says, "It's cherry," and he puts it in Barrows' mouth, and then he licks his fingers. He's like, mm.
Yeah, he like holds it in front of his mouth, and then. Senator opens his mouth and takes it. He pushes it.
Fucking obnoxious. I can't.
Let's just move forward.
Yeah.
Let's just move forward. I don't want to talk about it.
It's weird because it's like the thing he's asking for at the beginning, like the import license, like that's a normal business negotiation kind of politics navigation, whatever kind of ask.
You don't usually feed your opponent.
And then it's like, oh, we've gotten this and this and this from you, and you're my little bitch. You love to eat my fucking candy. Like, you didn't have to do that.
I will now breastfeed you. So Superman is cooking breakfast.
He's cooking some fucking fake-ass eggs.
I was like, genuinely, I wrote down, like, Superman is cooking playtime sunny side up eggs.
Yes! They look like those rubber eggs from that TikTok magician that's always, like, turning eggs into
fucking
rubber.
Rick Lax. I don't have time to talk about Rick Lax, but...
And he's watching
I literally was thinking of Rick Lax's fucking eggs thing.
Yes!
But I actually second-guessed myself because I was like, I don't usually make sunny side up eggs. Is that what they look like? I don't think they do. They look like play eggs. They look,
because they're so small and like contained. The like white is only the size of like a playing card or something.
It looks like a flower.
Yeah,
like a plastic flower.
A little daisy. Yeah, it's like no.
There's so little white. This doesn't matter, but they really look like fake eggs. I don't know.
How
I
hard
don't know
is
why
it?
they would be, but they look like fake eggs. Superman sees the TV is on, and there's like an interview with the woman who testified at the Senate. Her name is Kahini Ziri. Mm-hmm. She's being interviewed on the local news. She says, like, if I could speak to Superman myself, I would want to look him in the eyes and tell him my family had dreams, and how do you get to decide which lives count and which ones don't?
Good point.
And Bruce is kind of not Bruce. Clark is looking at the TV and he's like, I don't understand what she's saying.
Considering that I didn't kill her family.
Yeah.
Like, he's looking at it like he literally just is watching TV in a different language.
Like, if that's the story that you want to tell, just have Superman fly in and kill everybody. It's
Like, have
so
him, like,
muddied
blow
by
up
the
a
fact
building
that
that
he
you think
didn't
is-
do it.
Like,
Yeah, that's
blow
the
up a
thing,
building
it's
he
like-
thinks is a terrorist headquarters, and then
Oh,
no, he was given
maybe-
bad information,
Maybe
something.
Superman has to deal with the consequences of his actions.
But
Except
they're
he
not his
doesn't.
actions.
They're
He
not his
doesn't.
actions. So you're just spending the whole movie like, why isn't he telling everyone that he didn't do that?
Why isn't Lois
he
telling
has to
everyone
just-
that he didn't do it?
He just has to take it? They just have to be like, well, okay, I guess that's what you think
Okay.
happened.
There was a journalist there. Why isn't she telling anyone?
Yeah. Yeah, I went on a
so
picnic with my friend, and an apple fell on their head from out of the tree, and they said, hey, why did you throw that apple at my head? And I said, sorry.
Also, this
Sorry
is
for throwing
fucking
it.
madness. If Lois
I mean,
Lane
okay, wait,
returns
Val?
to the Daily
That didn't
Planet
really
and
happen,
tells her
Diego.
boss,
Val, that would I would do that if that situation happened. If a
You would
apple
say,
fell
yes,
on
I
someone-
did throw an apple at you.
If they said, "Hey, why'd you throw an apple at me?" I would say sorry, because that's the kind of person I am.
but the fact that Lois Lane is a journalist with the Daily Planet and she returns from this fucking situation
Extremely
where she was rescued by
newsworthy event.
Superman, why is she not writing about it?
'Cause
Why
she didn't
is
get the
this
interview
not
she
her
wanted.
story? Like,
Yeah, it's a great question.
she doesn't write about it.
Question. No, she
Like,
moves
all
on.
the news is about this whole news cycle is talking about Superman and the terrorists and blah 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 blah. The journalist who was there is not even remotely part of the narrative.
Nope.
She's
No.
a witness. She saw it happen.
She's like, I can't explain why Superman was there to help me. I can't tell everyone we're dating, so
We were playing soccer, and Superman kicked me in the face and yelled at me, "I hope you're fucking sorry."
Are you fucking sorry?
Are you fucking sorry?
So we then cut to a guy. We just see him from behind. We don't know who he is yet, but he's got like a big wall of newspaper clippings about Superman. He's like, I think he's making a bomb. I think
I don't know.
I
I
don't.
wasn't paying
he's
attention
got
well
tape
enough to
and
this.
something. He takes a photo off the wall. We cut to him at the memorial in Metropolis, and he puts the photo on the ground. We see that it's a man and a woman and a child.
And we get to see the memorial intact.
And it's
And we
Wally.
see,
Yes.
yeah. This is where they will fight in the next movie.
Superman looks like Atlas.
Yeah,
The
it's
camera-
really, really like. Okay, guys. Jesus
Well, it's probably a
Christ.
coincidence. I don't think that Zack Snyder has any opinions about Ayn Rand.
But yeah.
I don't think that he was trying to direct the Fountainhead. Or was
It's
it Atlas
so-
Shrugged?
It's
No, I
so
think it was the
fucking.
Fountain.
It's so
Anyway.
fucking randy, and it's like the great man holding up the world.
Yeah. So the camera cuts back. We see that it's a man in a wheelchair. He's a double amputee. Oh, it's Wallace.
It's
That was a
Wally.
picture of him with his wife and daughter who both died in Metropolis that day. He glares up at the Superman statue. Wait, is it Wallace or Wally?
I didn't even.
You're
did,
the boss,
did his boss
boss.
ever decide what his name is?
I did
we'll have to
not
ask
put-
Bruce.
I think
did
he
not
was
put.
he was a little preoccupied with the whole his legs aren't there anymore thing to like really correct someone on his preferred nickname. So I think
I
he did.
didn't even realize that it was You're the Boss.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes,
So
it's
he
him.
like glares up at the Superman statue. He like starts climbing it.
We get a shot from behind the statue because they don't have a way of showing you how he could have realistically jumped like a foot.
And also
Yeah.
because the
Right.
actor isn't also a double. The actor
Right.
isn't actually a double amputee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does some
the-
very
So-
impressive bouldering up onto the statue, by the way.
Yeah.
This
no
feels
need
like-
to criticize this guy's belaying
This
technique.
feels like
No.
this feels like ableism.
What? Which
Is
part?
this ableism? This
The-
the characterizing of a guy who lost his legs as someone who is entirely consumed by revenge of someone who that like losing your legs is irreparably ruins your life.
I think it's
think-
more about the fact that his wife and daughter died.
Yeah, I agree.
I
but-
think if it was only his legs, that would be a little, like being
Yeah,
paralyzed
that's
is the
true.
worst
If
thing
it
that
was-
can happen. But like his entire family died, and his life is irrevocably changed.
I just think that Zach is maybe using this as like using his loss of legs as like, oh, this is a fully broken man.
Yeah, look how much he's lost.
Look how visually he's lost.
I think it's softened a bit by the fact that he also lost his wife.
Yeah, but I don't like the intent.
We can feel better about it because his family is dead.
Yeah, thank God his wife and daughter died that day. So he's climbing the statue. There's a cop who is like, you're down from there.
He's like,
and then he like,
don't.
He throws.
Don't. Hey, what do you have?
While he throws the cap from his spray paint can at the cop, and then he starts doing his beautiful art.
Yes.
And he gets away with it because he's white.
Well, anyway, so then we go back to the Daily Planet, and the boss of Clark Kent and Lois Lane is Lawrence Fishburne. Why?
It is.
And he's this like silly character where he's
silly.
Well, because J.K. Simmons is already going to be playing Commissioner Gordon,
right? But he's just like oh, I have a great idea for a headline, and it's like the Leslie Knope thing, where all of his headlines are like kind of silly and long, and
he's like good, but like he's so out of place in this movie.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my god,
is something serious gonna happen later, Tim?
Like Cowboy Curtis. Why?
I forgot. He assigns Clark. He's like, Clark, you're on sports for today. Write about the football game. And he says like he tells Clark like you're gonna go like do reporting in Gotham. Mm-hmm. So be careful because they're really mad about the game there. Mm-hmm. And then another reporter points to the TV and she's like, "Sir, look at this." And they're reporting on the quote Heroes Park hate crime.
It's not a hate crime.
Well, it was a crime and I hated it.
Hate crime.
A hate crime. Because he hates Superman so much.
Superman is not a people.
A hate crime. Yeah, it was, it was because it was a crime he did because of his hate. So.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
That kind of does, I don't know. I feel like Zack Snyder would be someone who would be like, oh, a hate crime is when you graffiti something with bad words. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I don't know about you.
I mean, it is if it's certain bad words.
No, just any graffitied bad words.
So we see the police like shoving Wallace in the car. He screams, "I work for Bruce Wayne! I work for Bruce Wayne!" I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Yeah.
And then they zoom in on the Superman statue to show what the graffiti is. I don't know about you two. I could not fucking read it.
No.
I could.
Because it's red on dark gray.
What does it say?
False God.
Okay.
It says Scotomatos Darksidos.
Supermandos.
It says yes.
So
no.
the news guy says the suspect Wallace.
Oh, hey, everybody's hit 100 degrees! Yay!
Yay!
Oh, I just realized that I could have said anything when you guys asked me what the statue said. It
says poo poo pee pee.
It said ligma.
What's ligma?
Ligma balls, please.
It said, "Who is John Galt?" The guy on the news says the suspect Wallace Keefe will be charged with vandalism, resisting arrest, and making terrorist threats, which is part of why I think that there was a bomb involved, but I'm not really sure.
Yeah, there must have been something that we didn't see on screen.
Great, yeah, why not? Why in Justice League, Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice Extended Edition, why, yeah, just leave shit out.
Whatever. Leave the more incendiary things out.
This is where we get the first of Lawrence Fishburne doing his headlines thing. He's like, all right, headline, end of love affair with man in the sky, question mark?
Yeah.
Lois and Clark kind of do a look at each other. And then this is super confusing because the last thing that we heard of what Clark is doing right now is that he was assigned to go like report on the way that people in Gotham are reacting to the football game. Mm-hmm. And he just like, we get just a shot of him like on a pier, just looking at nothing, but with like extreme shaky cam.
Gotham isn't just across a lake from Chicago. Is not just across a lake from New York.
Well, it's a lake of land.
Okay, I can't argue with that.
You can, but I'm glad you decided not to. So he is in Gotham, and Lawrence Fishburne also like warns Clark. He's like, "Don't look out, Clark, because you're a little marshmallow, and Gotham is full of crime."
I mean,
people ready to roast you.
Okay, he is really cute with the glasses on now.
He's a little guy who's like 6'3". It's fine.
He's just a little guy.
He's a little big muscular man.
It's his birthday.
He goes to an apartment building and he says it's my birthday. And he's like asking around. He's like, is Kahini in today? And a woman who is just in the hallway hanging out, she's like, oh, she's gone. And then there's this old guy and he's like, what did she do, officer? And Clark says, I'm not a cop, I'm a reporter. And the guy says, she's gone and you should leave too if you value your safety.
I really also thought that this guy was going to be was going to say something really cryptic or weird because A, he's blind, which is like usually an indicator in a movie that a person has mystical powers, and B, he's cited in the subtitles. He's called Poet.
Oh yeah, I did call him Poet.
Yeah, he's a magical black man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he is that trope, 100%.
So, like, this is also...
He actually does say something. He actually is being cryptic,
Yeah,
though.
he is being cryptic. So this is the second thing. This is the second movie that we get that isn't this movie that would be better. Is, like, a investigative reporter trying to track down Batman and kind of being accessory to the...
That'd be interesting.
To the goings-on. Yeah, like Batman doesn't really appear in the movie. It's just kind of like some guy trying to track him down.
Real shame that we're watching this.
Also, isn't Batman supposed to be the detective?
Yep. He's the greatest.
Well, I mean, Clark is a journalist.
Clark is doing better detective work here than Batman I've ever seen Batman do.
Well, Batman was torturing a man for information that he already had.
Oh, that is very cop-like of him.
Yeah, and this is where the poet, I guess, is like, there's a new kind of mean in him. He's angry and he's hunting. And Clark says, who's hunting? And he, like, scratches his lottery ticket and shows him that he has scratched into it the shape of the bat symbol for some reason.
It's like, dude, you paid good money for that scratch off. Don't
yeah, that's not going
to
work anymore.
Yeah, he scratches it and he's like, shit, I just invalidated my winning lottery ticket.
Why is he doing scratch-offs if you can't see him? See what's on him.
When they say, like, you gotta watch out for him, you can, like, hear the capital H.
Yeah, really.
It's God.
We then cut to some kind of, like, underground fighting ring. And Bruce is here, and so is Anatoly Knyazov. So I don't know why he was interrogating that guy, because he already knows where to find this guy.
He thought that the other guy could give him some pointers.
And there's a fight. Are you good?
No.
Are you just thinking about how you have to keep watching this movie?
I don't even know if I'm thinking anymore.
Eventually Gigalithic stopped thinking.
This is hard on me.
At some point.
This is like genuinely hard on me.
Well, have fun.
Same.
So the fight happens and one guy wins and the other guy doesn't win.
We're almost done.
But Bruce is like, he catches the guy who wins and he's like nodding and he's like, cool. And the power of a billionaire nodding at you allows you to win that prize fighting.
And I think it's supposed to establish that, like, he is, like, in this guy's corner, but you don't get that until Bruce goes up to the bar where the Russian is, and the Russian is like, oh, your guy won. Or whatever.
They say some horse shit about luck, and like, oh, one man's luck is another man's not luck.
I feel like sharing that meaningful nod with the fighter is a very good way to get either you or that guy severely beat up and or killed.
Oh, yeah.
That's so true.
Yeah, because that's the nod you give when you've, like, sabotaged the other fighter. Not the, like, I believe in you.
Yeah.
Look.
And then Bruce, like, says something in Russian... and then
he's
like,
he is so linguistic. He's so
but
worldly.
he says that's all the Russian I know. I learned it. It was the only thing I learned from the 3 nights that I spent with a Russian ballerina once. And Anatoly says, I bet she taught your dick some sex. Bye.
Yeah.
And then he leaves. And Bruce like flips over his phone to reveal that he's been like secretly like copying Anatoly's phone onto that phone. So now he has a copy of his phone.
I hope that in the future, when real phone cloning technology is created, they use this UI. Because this is the screen... I hope they
use whatever fucking codec allows him to clone his fucking phone in 5 fucking seconds.
This is what every phone in every TV show and movie looks like when it's done cloning a phone.
Yeah, it's just
Why
like,
would you
black
draw
screen with
attention?
green
Cloning
background. Cloning complete 100%, filling up the bar. It was like,
It doesn't.
there's
know-
just like weird glyphs that have no meaning, just blinking.
It's
Yeah.
very CinemaSins of me to say this, but it doesn't make any sense why Bruce brought attention to himself if he was trying to get, like, have his phone spend time around Anatoly's phone. Like,
well,
it just makes him suspicious, and it probably made him leave.
Especially considering that he's Bruce
yeah.
fucking Wayne.
Like, do
Yeah.
people not know who this motherfucker is? Like, if I
Like-
saw Elon Musk, I'd be like, oh,
Right,
I
this
need
is
to
like-
leave.
This is like if you're at an underground fighting ring and fucking Elon Musk walks in and he just like starts talking to you and he's like, I had sex with a ballerina.
And
I
it's
mean,
like-
I would leave too.
Yeah.
Good on you, Anatoly.
exercising good judgment. So
Uh,
then we go to the newsroom, or back to the Daily
Oh,
Planet.
right.
And
God.
Clark is
Yeah,
like,
now we have to watch an episode of the newsroom.
and
Oh,
Clark's-
no!
Clark-
No, not now!
I would rather
so-
do this than that, to be
I-
honest.
I'm so vulnerable. You can't.
Clark goes
like,
on a 10-minute
this
monologue about
rends
why
my
the U.S. is not the best country in the world.
this rends my armor away, and then Aaron Sorkin is the bullet to my heart.
So Clark is pitching this news story that he wants to say, where he's like, it's basically like the thing that people that don't really read the comics or watch the show very much say about Batman, where it's like, yeah, he targets like people that need help and like people that are not doing well.
He's not a very compassionate
He's
superhero.
not being
but,
compassionate, yeah.
I mean,
And-
he's only just kind of an example of how the kind of concept of a superhero is generally not very compassionate
Yeah.
He's just a cop, but with even more high-tech weapons.
and
Uh-huh.
less restrictions,
and even more of a militant
like no
viewpoint
oversight. Yeah,
of the
Yeah.
civilians. And so he's saying that, and Lawrence Fishburne is like, yeah, and?
Yeah, he says, like, oh yeah, let's cover the crime wave in Gotham. We'll also run a story about how water is wet. Clark is like, why aren't you covering this? You know, when you decide which stories to run, you're making a choice about who matters.
he learned. He learned from watching the TV.
Yeah, just like I do when I let people die, except I didn't, because that wasn't really what happened.
But it's fine if you
except
think
for in
that it
Metropolis
was.
when it extremely did. This is where Lois runs in. She's got the bullet that she pulled out of the diary. She says, the crime lab analyzed this. They've never seen a bullet like it anywhere before, not even on the black market, which raises the question, who gave prototype military rounds to... What are they? Tuareg fighters in the Sahara, I think she said.
Yeah.
As she says, I think the U.S. government must be arming the rebels while claiming to support the elected government. And then Lawrence Fishburne says a line.
Wow, what a surprise!
Lawrence Fishburne
Right.
yells at her. He says, "The ask, Lois."
I hate when people
Uh-huh.
say the ask.
Do people say? I had to Google this line
People
because I was
do
like, "What does
say-
that mean?"
People do say, like, when you like need something from management, you see it's an ask. It's an ask.
Oh, I've never heard that.
I
I
have-
found like multiple Reddit threads of like, "What did this line mean?"
It's a very
I've heard it
but
before.
he's like saying, "What do you want, Lois?"
Okay.
Yeah.
She's-
The subtitles, though, do capitalize the A in ask, so it makes... I thought he was
Yeah,
like,
they did.
no, you're not talking about that. You're talking about the new movie that's coming out called The Ask.
The ask.
But
She
no.
says, I want to fly to DC tonight. And he says, no, fine, coach, no extra legroom. And she says, business,
Economy
whatever.
plus.
He says, no, coach, haha.
You're flying it's not that far. It's like an hour flight at most.
Is it?
It's or maybe 2 hours between DC and Chicago.
Well, Metropolis doesn't exist.
Well, it's uncomfortable. As someone
It's
who's
Chicago.
podcasted before, you should know that it's uncomfortable to sit in the same position even for an hour.
She's like packing her bag. Clark is like, why didn't you tell me
She
you were going to
should
do
be
this?
grateful.
And she says, well, I knew that you would try to talk me out of it. She leaves. Lawrence then, I'm literally just calling him Lawrence in
It's
my
fine.
notes.
It's fine.
I don't
It's
know
fine.
what his name is.
Oh,
so-
Perry is his name.
His name is Lawrence Fishburne.
Mr. Fishburne tells Clark, like, you're gonna go report on a benefit that's happening at the Library of Metropolis. Someone requested you specifically. I don't forget
Someone
the
who must love
sports story, I
nerds.
guess.
Yeah, you must love fuckers.
I no longer care about sports
Why is
journalism.
why is Clark such a like cuck at work. Like, Lois is like this high-powered, like,
that is part of his
political
character.
thing, and okay, because
they always say, like, mild-mannered Clark Kent.
Right, because Lawrence Fishburne is just like, yeah, you can write about the fucking piece of dog poop that I stepped in on my way into the office today, Clark. Somebody requested you at this fundraiser. It must be because they love idiots.
I think that's usually, like, part of his character, like, in comics, where he's like, oh, he's just like a good, soft-spoken boy, but who would ever think that Clark takes off his shirt and he's the big Superman? So, anyway, are we assuming that the person who requested him at this benefit is Bruce Wayne?
It's either Bruce Wayne or Lex Luthor, yeah.
Oh, yeah, could be. So, speaking of Lex Luthor, more of him.
No!
The senator comes in, and Lex is in an office that his father used to work out of.
Such a nasty old rich man room. It's so ugly.
It's like all mahogany. It's fucking
hideous.
And I wrote down...
a rainforest died for this.
This was the scene that, like, made me think, like, why couldn't he just be a fucking, like, a rich twerp? Like, why does he have to be a quirky, like, Silicon Valley guy? Like,
because he's like, I can act autistic. Hey guys, I can act autistic. Check it out. And they're like, wow, good. Whoa.
Like, that reminds me of the Joker.
If he had, like, a modern house and, you know, like, look like, you know, a Silicon Valley mansion kind of thing, it would make sense. But putting him in this super old-timey, like, mahogany, like, room in this old-time mansion makes him just stick out and look like he's not rich.
Well, he does explain that he's like, this was my dad's whatever room, and I kept it exactly how he left it. And that'll come up at the end of the scene. Senator Finch says, we're blocking the import license.
I wrote down what Lex says, which is, she comes in and he says, "Hi, Senator, me quirky."
Mm-hmm. He does say that. So. Speaking of him being quirky,
random.
When she says we're blocking the import license, he starts going, "The red capes are coming, the red capes are coming," and he starts like drumming on the table, like.
I'm glad I was in bed when I was watching this, because if I had a hard surface near me, I would be bashing my head in.
And he's like, "You and your hearings, galloping through the streets to warn us, one if by land, two if by air." She stops his annoying drumming. Thank God. Thank you, Senator Finch.
Yep.
And then this was so confusing. He says, "Senator, do you know the oldest lie in America?" And she says, "Take a bucket of piss and call it Granny's peach tea." So the oldest lie in America is lying?
Yeah.
To lie?
Does he not say something else?
Well, she follows it up with taking a weapon of assassination and calling it deterrence.
Oh, yeah.
And she says, "I'm not drinking the piss."
He's starting to...
I don't like the taste.
Accused of rejectos pee-pee.
Because I think he's starting to say something, and she's like, "No, I'm gonna do a cool bit instead of you." Where she's like, "Oh, you want to talk about lying? Well."
Oh, you think that he was going to follow that up with something, and he doesn't get to? Yeah,
like the biggest lie in America is the meritocracy or something.
She's good.
Yeah, I don't know, but she's like, "Yeah, you can pee in a bucket if you want. I don't care."
But I'm not drinking it. I'm not going to drink your pee-pee.
Don't
let me just get that on the record.
Shoe and tell me it's raining, young man.
Senator doth protest too much.
And then he says, "Do you think my dad would mind if I changed just one thing in this room?" And he points at this painting on the wall, and it's like angels coming down from heaven and devils coming up from hell. And he says, "Because we know that that's not true. The devils come from above. Do you get it?"
I thought he was gonna murder her, to be honest.
I did too. I thought that was the one change he was gonna make, was like, this chair is gonna be bloodstains now.
And that's where we're stopping for today.
Thank fuck.
Oh, my head hurts.
This movie fucking sucks so far.
This movie is so bad.
I don't like it.
There's so much stuff that's happening that I just don't know what the point of any of it is.
How do people fucking...
Why
would anyone want the Snyder Cut after watching this?
That's a good question. Maybe the last 100 and 40 minutes
are just all
really
perfect.
bring it
I
around.
cannot wait until it's just fucking action scenes, because he's all right at those.
We have a lot of questions this week.
Great.
We might
Let's
have to
start.
dole these out over the coming
Okay,
episodes.
cool. I'm so
Yeah, let's just do a few of
do
them.
as many as you want, but
Hopefully next week it will not be a heat wave anymore.
Yeah.
And the
it's
movie
not
will be
even the
good.
heat. I'm just hurting, Sam and Val. I did.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
Let's see.
I didn't
what do we
I
got?
didn't say it, but there was a point in my notes where I wrote, "Oh god, it's only been 21 minutes."
Here's one. At Milk Succubus asks, "How does
Hey.
porking Superman compare to porking Batman? Which hero is the better lay?"
Superman. Batman doesn't
Super?
even know how to. Batman doesn't know how to come.
Well,
Right.
Zack
Well,
Snyder
Batman
confirmed
doesn't let him,
canonically that Batman eats pussy.
No, Batman doesn't know how.
No, Zack
Here's the
Snyder
thing.
confirmed it canonically.
No. I'm saying that Batman does not know how to come.
What makes you say that?
I don't know. It's just in my mind.
Does he look like a person who's jacked off ever?
Yeah.
I disagree, because I think that the richer you get, at a certain threshold, I think that you're just always coming.
But what about what about Sting? He hasn't come in like 10 years, but he's been.
Well,
fucking constant.
he hasn't. He's not at that threshold.
Okay.
Sting? Like the singer?
Yeah. He's like real into tantric stuff.
He loves to retain his semen.
Yeah, and so
It's like he's like all about it.
like there was I forget, it was
Okay.
on another podcast I listened to that was very funny. I'm gonna steal their bit now. That like
An uncredited joke theft. I love
Yeah.
that.
I think it was on one called
Credit to the artist.
Two Good Boys, which is a very good podcast. The like the question was like if you could if you had like if you get to fuck one person before you're sentenced to death, who would it be? And then like one of them answered Sting because it'd never end. You just keep going.
I think that Superman would have sex with his eyes open.
Yes.
And I can't guarantee that for Batman.
With his
I
clothes
think-
on.
But the also thing, see, Val, the other thing is, I don't think Superman would blink.
No, that is
this-
the trade-off, yeah.
There's also the. I mean, this is not an original point, but he's so. I mean, this is even in the comics. He's so strong, he might kill you.
Yeah, that's kind of a the boys type
And
situation.
Batman is just a regular dude.
Right.
Yeah, but also like you can fuck a regular dude anytime you want. You can't fuck a Kryptonian.
This
You
leads into
can't.
a good question from Dan at Bigger Challenge.
Uh-huh.
Do you think it would be cool if Superman had a weird alien dick?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And you know what?
If he did have a weird alien dick, absolutely the better one.
And you
And
know
he
what,
would be-
though? He probably does, because that would explain why the Kryptonians didn't realize that all of their ships looked like human penises.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
exactly.
I bet he was like, when his first time with Lois, he was like, I should warn you. And she's like, oh, I've been with I don't care if it's circumcised or not. And he's like, I don't know what that is. That's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He gets his dick out and it's just shaped like a Toblerone, and I don't mean the box, I mean the Toblerone itself.
It's just all foreskin.
Rib blood pleasure.
Oh, you can't say that. How you cannot
Looks like
oops
Jack
all
Frost's
foreskin
nose.
Clark Kent.
We're moving on.
Let's see. I think we got Achilles Healy's asks, do you think this is the worst version of the Wayne parents' death scene? Is it the worst? I do think
Yes.
Batman Begins is better.
Yes, it is the worst.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I've seen a worse version. I don't think I have.
No.
This is just, this Batman,
Like, literally,
This
the
death
Middleditch
scene-
and Schwartz version is better.
this death scene is just like, it's all of the stuff from the comics.
Uh-huh.
And so you can see all the stuff from the comics
But, like, turned
on
up
the
to
screen.
11, too.
And,
Like, it's
and I'm just like, do we really need to see that they were coming out of a movie theater?
it's
do
so
we need to
horny.
see
It's
that-
so horny.
Well, if
Like,
they
it's
didn't, you
all-
fucking know that some angry nerds on Twitter would be like, I'm sorry, were you not even gonna show the theater with the Mask of Zorro sign on the marquee?
It's just
And Excalibur.
It's uninteresting because there's nothing new, and it's not. It's bad.
Were they even
Next
saying Mask
question,
of Zorro? It said Excalibur on the marquee.
I think it changes from thing to thing, but I've usually seen it as Mask of Zorro. I feel like.
Okay, going on.
Okay, here's one from my brother at Bradipus Rex.
Oh boy.
You are tasked with creating a Hollywood blockbuster called Blank v. Blank. Who are the two leads who will be versus each other?
That's hard. That's not easy. Kramer versus Kramer.
I was literally going to say Kramer versus Kramer, but it's Kramer from Seinfeld and Kramer from Mad Money.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
Shit. Who would be funny? Who do I want to see fight?
I don't like fighting.
The only name that's coming to mind for me is SpongeBob SquarePants.
So SpongeBob v. SquarePants.
SpongeBob v. SquarePants.
Dawn of Justice.
Dawn of Justice. Dawn of Crustus.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman v. Hawk Girl, so we could see Wonder Woman get her ass kicked.
Wonder Woman v. a large steamroller.
Well, that just sounds like a fetish fic.
Wonder Woman
It
v.
is.
recasting.
Yeah. Wonder Woman v.
Then
Gal
Wonder
Gadot.
Woman would win at the end, and we'd be like,
Casting
"No."
director v. Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But also Ben Affleck and Jared Leto, and Henry Cavill's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna
And-
have Hunter S. Thompson from Fear and Loathing, who's a real person, but still, versus Jared Leto's character in the Blade Runner sequel.
V Vendetta. I don't know. Cut that.
This is just epic rap battles of history.
Oh no.
Yes.
Fuck you,
Hamilton
Jordan.
v.
How dare
Burr.
you ask us this question?
Hamilton v. My Brain. This movie v. My Brain. Okay, going on.
Shall we finish it with one final question?
Yes,
Yes.
Let us.
And we'll get to the others
One
another
last
time.
Yahoo.
You better promise.
Sean at
Proverbial.
Anti-Tractionist asks, do you like it?
No.
No.
Okay, we'll check back in on that next week. I don't like it yet.
Yeah, this is a recurring question.
Holding out hope that it'll turn around. Good Ricky will show up in this movie eventually.
I don't. I have no hope. I'm black-pilled on this one.
No, I know it's not going to be good.
It's terrible. And speaking
What
of
if there's
recurring
Martian
question-
Manhunter in this?
There
Hey,
is a-
speaking of recurring questions, Sam,
Oh, fucking hell.
what's he gonna have for lunch?
Shit. God damn it. Oh, God. I mean, it's fucking hot here, so it's
Yeah.
got to be something cold.
Some
Watermelon.
gazpacho soup.
I don't have gazpacho. I feel like we've had this exact conversation already. In a previous
Gazpacho.
You can have
episode.
frozen chicken nuggets, but not cook them.
Oh, God, that's disgusting.
Still crunchy.
Crunchy.
I mean, yeah, I don't want to use the stove or the oven, so
yeah,
I'll probably-
I usually eat out when it's hot.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's what Batman did on the roof with Catwoman in Zack Snyder's
Yeah. Oh,
tweet.
yeah. We need to talk about that real quick.
I was fucking trying to, but you kept.
I was
pushing away
very
from
upset, and I wanted to stop. Yeah, so
It was weird to show cartoon porn on your Twitter, but I do appreciate the show of solidarity from
yeah, for the oral sex solidarity from Zack. I mean, you know that Zack Snyder eats pussy.
I mean, his whole thing is that he's a very smart man. So
Yeah.
you can't just make a Batman with no brain.
Yeah.
Do you get it? Should we eliminate people from this show? Did I stumble into the Mushroom Kingdom by accident?
Catwoman stumbled into Batman's Mushroom Kingdom. His field of dicks.
I think he should, if he has a Mushroom Kingdom down there, he should get it looked at.
He'll need to use Manscaped. Use the code 0 for 20% off your next purchase from Manscaped. Did I say 20% off? I meant 0% off. Anyway, should we eliminate people, or are we just gonna... Oh, how about this? How about every part we decide who's winning, Batman or Superman?
Oh, okay. I
like
before
that.
that, I want to eliminate myself.
Well, you
Okay.
can't.
Just watching this movie, I want to dissociate and like have my body watch this movie and like put it in my brain so I can podcast about it, but not have it connect to my soul.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, there is no soul, and it's all just in my brain. Anyway, where so
Yeah, who's winning so far?
Superman.
I think Superman, because he's not a cringe boss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is this winning in the conflict between the two of them, or just winning in our eyes?
Superman
In our
didn't.
eyes, I think.
Superman didn't lose a tower.
I mean, he did completely destroy Metropolis at the start of the movie.
Yeah, but that doesn't belong to him.
He lost his reputation, but he still knows how to make eggs. So
Yeah, and Superman fucked.
How to make eggs. Remove the plastic eggs from the package of toy food. Put
Maybe
in
you
frying
could have
pan.
that for lunch.
yeah, you could have some rubber eggs.
Now there's an idea. Despite him completely leveling Metropolis, I do feel like Superman is winning. So
Imagine like an Otter Pop, but it's just full of egg.
Long egg. We're hosted on noisepace.xyz.
Uncooked egg.
we're hosted on
It's a
noisepace.xyz.
website with
There's
great podcasts on it.
there to listen to
Like the backlog of LMNOP or
with
Nightmare
headphones
that Gigalith
or
was
not.
just on.
Yeah, I was.
Oh
just
yeah, I
on
think
that.
by the
And
time
Kyle
this
likes
episode
wine?
goes up, I think that your episode with Roy on Ted's caving page will be up. Very excited to hear that.
It's a good story, a real
I'm ready.
unique one among episodes because we read something that's good.
You can find my other podcasts. I got Jurgen It about the secret life of the American teenager. I got Kyle XY about Kyle
Who
XY.
the fuck are you though?
I'm Sam.
Okay.
I'm also on Extra Credit at thefmin.us, where we have episodes about that. I think the latest episode that I was on was story pitches.
Oh, that's fun.
The episode Would You Like Log Lines with that?
I need to listen to the Ideas Wiki episode and also the Hedonism 2 episode.
The Hedonism 2 episode is so fun.
Yeah, I'm excited.
One of my favorites that I've ever been on.
Val?
I'm Val Flight Cub. You can find me on Twitter at FlightCub. The extra B stands for Boy, is it hot outside.
It's really hot. I thought you were on the East Coast.
Yeah, I am.
Is it also
it's
hot
also
over
hot
there?
over here.
You have summer over there? What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's 102 right now.
Well, it's not 100 over here, but
Okay.
we don't have an air conditioner, so
Yeah, that sucks.
because we tried to install one, but it didn't work.
Oh, I'm sorry
anyway,
that failed.
You can listen to the backlog of my currently hiatus podcast that I do with my partner about elementary, which is called LMNOP, also on Noisepace podcast.xy website.
Yeah.
I should do that and then get caught up, and then, when it returns, I can be on it.
You should
Yes.
you should also listen to the episode of Nightmare that Val was on about Rugrats.
Thank you.
True. And the one that I was on about Jeff the Killer.
Yeah. I really
In
like
fact,
I really
if
like
you're
the
not-
Rugrats one.
If
It
you're
brought me
not
back.
sure where to get started in Night Marinara, you should definitely listen to Sam's episode first, and then go from there.
Given that
And-
it's the first episode, I think that's a pretty easy conclusion to come to.
And also,
That was a joke, Giggle.
I
also-
don't have humor.
and
You know
also,
this.
and also, just to shout out
With you?
the good podcast of Night Marinara, July is going to be Jeff July, and I will be returning to Castle
And
Jeff and Stein.
as will I.
Oh my goodness.
And I am so excited for that.
Dude,
That's going to
yeah.
be very soon and very good.
Hi. Hey.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
You've been hearing my voice this whole time, and you've been saying, like, oh god, who's that? I don't... Get them out of here. Get them out of my ears. I don't like this.
I wasn't
but-
saying that.
If you
I was
want...
just thinking it.
If you want to experience... I'm Giga, and if you want to experience me in a non-oral fashion... Not
Don't
oral,
say that.
O-R-A-L.
Who are we, Batman?
No. Not O-R-A-L, but A-U-R-A-L, like sound-wise.
No, I
Sonically, if you don't want to experience me sonically, you can experience me in other ways via Twitter at Gigalithic, or you can check out the art I did in a game that's very good. It's called Paradise Killer. I'm never going to stop plugging it.
Nor should you.
Because it's
Good
the
game.
only thing I've ever done.
Because you're baby. Sam, did you plug your Twitter? Did you want to?
Oh, I didn't. I'm on Twitter at PosiStress. I also stream at twitch.tv/positivestress. I'm playing Disco Elysium right now.
It's the best game ever made.
Ooh.
So good.
How should we sign off this episode?
Fuck me.
In the tub.
Fuck me in the tub.
But take your jacket off.
Wait, what was Superman's? And now I'm gonna fuck you.
Now I'm gonna fuck you.
And the opening music for this episode will be Phil Collins' No Jacket Required.
It's not going to be. We've already established that it's one of two songs.
I know.
Thank you for listening.
Also, that's an album, not a song. We will play the entirety of No Jacket Required.
Thank you so much for listening. It's Cherry.
What? Oh, it's God damn it. Thanks for listening.
Kill me!
And like we say at the end of every episode, kill
Kill
Giga.
me!
Kill Giga.
End this!
Bye.
Ah!